Stable audio. Tabletop screen. Everything load? Everything loaded. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Well then. First things first. Sort of session hero point. Alright.
Oh shit,
Welcome
where are
back,
we?
everyone. We got the strength of at least 6.
Hello.
Last time at Dragon's Den Z, we killed a shitload of fucking bog mummies. And then buried them. Ugh.
Yeah.
And you're currently contending with the issue of the screaming sulfur and the knowledge that, oh, this thing will just keep coming back even if you kill it. Until you solve whatever tethers it to this land. So, party. What do you all wish to do?
Well, for starters, thought we were going back to like rest. Like a bunch of people burned a bunch of spell slots. Like, are you all good to go? Keep going.
I have no 4th rank spells, 2 3rd rank spells, and 1 2nd rank spell, so it's
Yeah,
not
we
that
should
I'm
probably
like
rest.
it's not that I'm empty, it's just that I'm like
Look, we're going up
below.
against Screaming Sulfur. Malibi can't really do anything to that thing. Um, Purely because knowing how incorporeal spirits work and that they have good damage resistances, except probably force and magical. Yeah, there's not a lot Malimbi can do. Uh, because like he knows about spells that could make him effective. Unfortunately, we don't have those on us, and to make scrolls out of it, we need to be able to cast it to begin with, which means I wouldn't need a scroll. So like,
I don't
Or we
suppose
could try investigating on what is keeping it here in this mortal realm.
it's not
I
a bad
mean,
idea to continue looking around the camp before we engage with the sulfur thing. Maybe we find something, and I don't suppose that the one of the students happens to have a ghost touch weapon.
I mean, possibly. Um, Ideally, okay, so see that what you're suggesting is probably going and searching through the buildings and then seeing if there's any clues there. Am I
Yeah,
interpreting
essentially.
that right? Well, I mean,
It
it's
would
probably good.
probably a good idea.
I mean, it's
Search
probably
for
good that we
clues.
hire someone who's good at stealth, because I don't think the Screaming Sulfur will just let us. Um, Additionally, I would like to find out to see how far this thing can move from its position. If there's like a limit to it, because usually spirits are like bound to their site, but like I don't know how far it can move from it.
I'm going to guess until the boundaries of the site, so until that crossing, essentially, where the walls are.
Well, I mean, if that is the case, that's probably yeah, that's probably less than 100 feet. If we can, was there a position from where we can see it from the entrance?
Yeah, we can see it from here.
All right, technically I can fire my wand from like 120 feet. I might outrange it. If it can't move beyond the walls, then like I have more range than it can move.
I mean, I can know for certain it may be one of those cases where it doesn't like moving beyond that
Fair
range.
enough. Like, I don't know either. It's a gamble, but
If we
like
just start shooting spells at it from beyond it, it doesn't mean that won't necessarily try and cross it. Just it
I
may
mean
mean that if you
typically,
stop, it will eventually retreat.
yeah, I know. But I mean typically, um, it's like a physical thing with spirits, but they like are actually bound to an area and they physically can't move beyond it. So assuming that that is the case here, then
I think
I
it's
mean, it
worth
might be worth a
exploring the
try.
sites a little bit more before we try something like that, but if we are going to try that, then I think it's at least worth trying from range. I mean, I can start blow magic missiles into it from quite far away.
Alright,
Well, it's also
we should
from
probably have a
120 feet.
rest then. We should probably do that tomorrow. Have a rest. Discuss with the students what's going on. And then because then how you feeling? How you on spells? Is Zen actually looking like she's fucking having a meltdown over there, or is that just you not changing the art?
Sensen,
She's standing off away from everybody else, looking away. Like you can see, like her arms are like gripping her other arms, like full.
And then you're right.
I'll walk up to her and put a hand on on her shoulder. Sensen,
Eh, uh, um, hmm. What?
did you zone out a little bit?
Yeah. I guess.
It's okay. Why don't you get some rest? We're all gonna have a rest. And if you don't feel right, then just we're gonna explore the site a little bit more tomorrow. And we're formulating a plan on beating the sulfur thing. But why don't you have a rest and don't worry about tomorrow and using magic. We'll figure something out. We're probably just going to sneak.
But, but I have the divine magic. It's probably good for this.
Well,
It
you know,
should
it's
probably
not
help.
it's not technically an undead, so honestly, you don't really need to worry.
I mean,
Mm.
non-undead.
Out of character, I think like last time it's like well, it was something weird about it. It's like
It's
undead, but
theoretically not
not
undead.
undead.
It is uncorporeal and a spirit, but it is not undead.
No sense.
I remember it made
It's
sense
like
last session, but I've forgotten the details.
it's like the emotional
It's a
turmoil
cool-
of people that like choke and die just kind of like coalesced into like a like psychic blob.
It's
Basically.
a psychic resonance of emotion. It's not actual soul, so it's probably not going to be affected much by vitality energy in a negative light how undead would. So you don't have to worry.
It is hurt by vitality though.
Okay, in that case, I'm lying to Sensen.
Okay, well, which is it? Are you lying, or which one are you saying?
That's what I'm saying. In that case, I am lying to Sensen.
Damn.
Can I make a check to see if it's lying, or do you have to make a roll to lie, or something?
I mean,
I'll let
that's
you handle
something.
that.
Michael really doesn't want to go back in there to face this thing.
Okay, how about it? Look, normally it's a lie.
Oh.
In my case, it would be a performance roll for a deception,
Okay.
and that's against your will DC, I think.
We're doing a contested check. Let's go.
Which is currently I have lowered because of living vessel.
Wait.
I'm a very good liar.
Yeah.
You and your silly theme music.
Yeah, but we all know you didn't is full of shit, so you roll at disadvantage.
Wanna bet
You
that
know
we've
what? There are some trust issues. Yeah, you
Wow.
still pass.
no,
you
I
still
passed
you
even
still
better.
Pass even harder.
well, okay, buddy.
Wanted to
Alright.
critically
How?
do it against your allies.
It's a very innocuous lie. So
What are you lying
essentially,
about?
that Sensen doesn't need to worry about the bog thing or her magic for that or that her magic is very important for it, so that she has to not worry about necessarily using it against the thing, and that she can just go and have a rest.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I really want to sleep right now, but I'll just go do something.
A rest can call. You can maybe hang out with the students. Meditation is a good idea. I try to do that sometimes.
She looks very unsure. No, I don't know how good of an idea that is right now either.
I mean,
Hmm.
being with
I don't know. I'm in a weird spot.
people, I think maybe for the best.
I take another step away. Well, I can't actually take a step away, or otherwise I go into the void.
Void.
Eh.
I mean, otherwise you can go for a short walk, maybe.
Maybe I'll do that. I won't go too far. I guess.
Okay.
Eh. And then it just starts walking off.
Into the void.
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 Oh god, that makes my screen turn gray instead of black. So now I have like pseudo light mode on. I hate it.
Back
Here.
in the fucking void. Go back in the map. You can go for a walk in a different direction. All
There's a
right.
grave over there.
Yep.
Bullshit up there. And yeah, this is my corner.
I'll sit this corner and think about what you've done.
We should go have a rest.
That's the problem. She's thinking about what she might do. That's the problem.
She's alone with her thoughts. The most dangerous thing she could have.
God, I hate that. I hate my
Oh.
thoughts.
Artie, what you doing?
Well,
Resting.
yeah, Malabi's gonna try and try and sit here for a bit. Just does it move at all on its own, or is it just literally just in that tower constantly?
It's just in that tower, fucking roiling. Softly, you can hear its terrible screams in the distance.
See, a lot of them right, but I don't want to find out the hard way and potentially put everyone in danger. I feel like I know a thing or two about spirits. It's just it depends on how far it can move. And for
We
me,
have to
it's
determine
just too close.
Oh, the sound effect is way too loud. I even turned it down like halfway.
how far its senses are. I believe we are safe to explore the upper half of this ruin, as we have
Probably.
went into battle against those zombies with no other interaction
Yeah, we can
besides the
probably
zombies.
we should probably do that. Those upper buildings are probably like fairly easy to get to now.
Indeed.
Don't know. It's just I shouldn't
Just
risk
have
it,
to
but like
avoid the
curiosity is getting the better of me. What do you say?
I was about to say we should probably try and avoid being in its line of sight, just in case.
Probably. Right. What
So
about you
our
guys?
easiest entry point would be where we fought the zombies.
Yeah.
Correction, mummies.
I'm just curious. No, I need to walk away right now because curiosity is getting the better of me.
I will stand guard.
I mean, yeah, someone probably should. All right. Well, for the, you know, for really like getting down to the rest, that Millennium's gonna have a walk through camp and see if if the students have anything on their minds, if there's anything that they need help with or that they're worried about. You know, get a general feeling for what the atmosphere is in camp right now.
Generally speaking, everyone's doing pretty okay. They're kind of like, wondering like what really they should be doing here right now because like they're here for an archaeological dig, but like clearly like all the bodies, the mummies, and the like screaming sulfur. It's like a little bit of uncertainty of like how they like can really do anything about the current situation.
All right. Well, um, see, none of you happen to have any sort of access to a spell or a rune that can impart ghost touch property?
Let's see, double check. What the fuck is Miriam's special thing? What was her special witch thing? Because Gennady don't have anything. Oniji, I double checked her stat block. She doesn't have anything. Ignati's in the same boat as you. Um, like Jumimo can cast heal. I mean, there's that, but
There's that.
not
Well,
exactly focused. Where
no,
is
we'll save that.
patron theme lesson? Where's Mary? Her lesson from Kindled Magic. Stumbling Curse. Funny. It just makes people trip. That's alright, that's kind of funny. That's not wild. What am I thinking? Yeah, no. Miriam doesn't have anything really either. So none of them they're pretty all woefully prepared to deal with like a haunt or a spirit curse to a site like this.
That's fair enough. Yeah, we'll deal with it tomorrow, and then the ruins will probably be yours to explore. Um, not too worried about it. I have an inkling of an idea, but gonna be a little risky. We'll see. All right. Anyone else want to do anything, or are we just ready to rest and then move on to seeing what we can do about this thing?
Alright, that sounds like a long rest. Alright, party.
Yep, sounds like a long rest.
Where is that party sheet? I can hit the big everyone sleep button. Boom.
Change
The
things
giga sleep.
here. Since we're out and about, I'll probably keep athletics. The other skill is stealth instead of society. Uh, as far as I'm aware, there are no first level spells that can really help.
So, party. What are you going to do?
As I wake up, I feel absolutely terrible, having had a nightmare.
Well, I see.
Quickly looking at first level spells.
I'll very groggily start to get up while holding my
Man.
head.
Oh man. Because this thing wasn't undead, right? So vitality damage doesn't do anything to it.
Apparently
Yeah, it works.
does.
Vitality damage.
But it would probably still have, like, resistance to it, I assume.
No.
No, not to energy types, just to physical damage. Unless
No, it's resistant to all damage except for force, ghost touch, vitality, or spirit damage.
Actually,
So, that's how it is.
I think in taking that scroll today, then I guess. Go.
In vitality, I have not heard that. What does that do?
It basically makes you can target up to 3 targets with it, and their weapons deal 1d4 extra vitality damage for a short while.
Ooh, fancy.
Which, yeah, it sounds really good for something that doesn't resist vitality. Uh,
Very fancy indeed. Pro came prepared. Has the versatility for it.
you know it. Bitches.
All right, not everyone have all the energy all at once to make any decisions or say anything.
I'm just setting up my daily preparations.
Right. Well, once you get all your daily preps, go ahead and
There's-
tackle the guys.
Alright, I don't know. Man, this was
You
I
didn't
think I've
look
been
in.
getting
Sorry, go ahead.
I think I've been getting spoiled. Just been so long since I've slept out in the field. It's killing my back. You look worse. You look worse than me, probably. What happened to you?
Uh,
Rough, rough time sleeping out in the wilds.
it's not the wilds. I've camped in worse places. I just slept
I
terribly.
know, but we've also had a comfortable dorm for the past like few years. Alright, what's got you sleeping so terrible?
Just don't worry about it. It's probably nothing.
I feel like at this point you would know better than that.
Sometimes people can also just sleep terribly for once in their lives.
I mean, sure.
Now let's just get going. Yidin, when hugged by Aruru, will kind of freeze up in surprise, and then
See,
after a moment, just return the hug.
see, the fact that you said it's probably nothing means there is something, but you don't want to talk about it. That's fine. Just know we're here.
I know, but it's probably actually nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna go find my wife. I fly.
You're not married until I cast that ritual on you. You
It's
still gotta
why I
plan a
said
date for
wife.
that.
Which is why I said wife to be.
Sorry, I heard you only say wife.
It's okay. I guess we're not all awake yet. Alright, everyone is ready to go?
It's okay, Aruru. I'm fine. But thank you.
Alright. So, I fly. You hear.
The legend of Jetty is muted.
It's okay. I'll just go find Zeta. Zeta stood guard for a bit.
Standing there, watching menacingly.
Morning, Zeta.
Good morning.
Did you get any sleep at all? Did no one come to like? I know you need to get like some standby time. Did someone like?
Even on my standby phase, I remain aware of my surroundings, though I do not have line of sight, of course. But I will know if something approached me.
I mean, you could have just come and woken me up.
You all were tired.
Sounds a little
We
dangerous.
were traveling the entire day.
I appreciate the concern. I'm just worried something might sneak up on you while you're in standby mode.
It is fine. As you can see, I am still standing.
That's fair enough. All right.
In any event, there has been no movement. I believe
Right.
it's still safe for us to explore the northern part of the ruins.
I mean, so you still want to explore? I mean, I also kind of just want to leave the exploring to the students. Like, I don't want to comb through the place before them. But on the other hand, we still
If,
don't know too little about this thing.
if we will have the students assist with exploration, we need to supervise them, as we might actually find a clue as to how to deal with this thing.
Mhm. That said, I do have a working theory. Just knowing about spirits, what I know, the thing that binds them is usually something related to their death. And the way screaming sulfurs are created, well, that kind of is a clue in and of itself, because it's the people that lived here that died due to the gases, and well, dealing with the people, like the way they died is probably why these things here. And I have a feeling that now that we've buried the bodies of the people that lived here, that if those are the bodies that belonged to the souls once, that's the if. That's the only reason I'm not sure. Then I feel like the Screaming Sulfur by now should be ready to move on. Unless, of course, we missed some of the mummies, but we'll have to double check.
Yes, it might be prudent to go ahead and scout for any stragglers, just in case.
Alright, well, in any case, I'm on my stealthiest today, so I'm ready to head in there. If anyone else, I don't know who else is coming.
I was
Everyone is still at camp.
pretty sure the whole party was coming.
Are we all ready to
Let's
stealth up?
let's go.
Let's go proceed to the north.
Alright, cool.
I mean, I also have another idea to check.
Oh, and what is
Wow.
that?
Climb
I'm
the
gonna
walls.
stealth through this. What was that? What did you say, Masashi?
I said I could climb the walls.
Not true.
How climbable be these walls?
They are climbable.
Gotta get a
I'm climbing.
vantage point.
Nope.
Not for you.
No, you're not climbing.
Not for you, fall.
Wait, isn't in that one you just fall?
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
don't.
mean,
but like,
yeah,
I'm
I
already,
mean,
but I'm already on the ground.
well, yeah. So basically,
like
it's
the-
just funny, not not really detrimental. You just fall.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
she like grabs for a piece of like, where it's like not a sheer wall where it's broken, and then just,
yeah.
the piece comes loose and just falls on her ass. I don't know. Her titties slap her in the face. I don't know, something funny.
I mean, yeah. We did learn
Ow.
from Cinder that sometimes you just lay down too fast and you get punched in the chin by your tit.
Wait, she said that?
Yes, yes,
God.
she did. She told a story
Oh,
on stream
God.
once where like you ever just lay down too fast and get punched in the chin by your titty. It was like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
happens.
I also get punched
No.
in the chin by my dick.
You get punched in your chin by your
Damn.
dick. See, that's what happens when you
What?
get hard too fast.
One better.
Okay, no.
One better.
So
That's
the-
successful because unironically, this wall is, like, look at it. Like, this is
Yeah.
prime time Assassin's Creed. Oh, that's how you get on top of the building kind of scenario.
I cannot actually physically move on the walls because they are walls.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
it?
that
Put
is
myself on
true.
the other
I mean,
side of the wall.
are these terrain walls or?
Hey, Jetty, you
Oh
should
wait,
move
actually,
firefighter.
yeah. I think if I throw you up on top of
I don't
this
think
wall, you
Jetty's
can see
alive
through
anymore.
it. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Boom. I just have to put you there because movement restriction. Wow. You're on the wall.
Also,
guess
I
we're-
cannot just jump.
Congratulations.
Alright, Copter, Malimby is sneaking around, so you just let me know whenever you want a stealth check from me.
Uh,
Uh,
Alright, well, I won't need a stealth check
The
from you,
DC
but I
for
will
the
need a
Jeep.
perception check.
okay. Do you want a secret?
It's fine, you can roll it out of the open. This is more to just hear something.
Yeah, tell me what I see.
The
Tell me what I hear.
legend. Oh, I thought you were rolling the stealth. Fuck. I thought
So,
it was the legend of Peter always got 20
Malimby,
stealth.
you hear something interesting. You hear on the other side of this wall, like, like a little bit of shuffling, and that grabs your attention a little, and you come over and you listen in, and you hear a little bit of like shuffling, but then you hear like someone talking to herself, and kind of like in a loud voice, like put that over there, kind of thing. And you might hear like it's a bit odd. Like you hear definitely a couple of people moving around, and then someone like either talking to themselves or talking to the other people. It's not like super clear, but
Weird.
here's some people in there.
Hmm. Alright,
Do you signal us, Malimby?
yeah, he's gonna put his hand, like his finger up to his mouth and then gesture for you to come closer. As he slowly makes his way to the corner of the other building, so like, not to alert anyone by talking too close to that wall and they are paying attention. Right, in short, stay quiet. I'm hearing voices from inside that building. It's like, I don't know if there's one person, could be multiple, but there's definitely someone moving around in there and talking.
Well, we should probably open the door to to it and see what's inside. Then, if there are people,
I think the door is
they
the other side from here.
probably.
Depending
The,
on how buildings there are, we might be able to not have line of sight on the screaming sulfur, so possible.
we should. Let's just go listen at the door. Maybe it's easier to listen in, and it will allow us to peek on the sulfur.
I assume these buildings don't have windows.
They.
I say to the party, oh yeah, you definitely have a good eye on the sulfur from here.
Not really.
It's
These
more,
these buildings are kind of like Adobe basically, but they're like all like one big solid Adobe structure.
you can definitely see the sulfur well from around the corner, so the door may be in line of sight of it.
That's a bit of a problem.
Potentially we can stealthily get to the door and open it up. And unfortunately, Firefly is
Hmm, I
preoccupied
mean,
with the students.
how easy do you think it would be to distract us? So just like shoot some lightning in the other direction thing?
Honestly, I think it's best to if it does go start chasing us, that we run away, and we will see how far its borders are. I mean,
Right.
if it
Hmm.
will give us a manner of testing if the walls are where what it considers the border of where it can go.
Well, if it does start chasing us, I would like a head start. Because currently, well, well, I don't think I need to.
You'll be fine. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, like we are going to stealthily go to the door.
attempt to at least.
Okay. Then I'm gonna need some stealth checks from whoever approaches the door.
Are there? These are ruins, right? These buildings are a little run down. Is there any sort of like little holes in the wall or anything that I could peek through? Nobody want to roll.
Now I will roll to see if there are holes that you can peek
Roll.
through. Alright. This building's in pretty good condition. It doesn't have any like holes for you to peek through, not from the sides at least.
Alright, stealth checks for everyone then. Do you want to do a follow the leader kind of thing? Because I do have expert stealth.
Oh yeah, that may be a better idea.
That's it. Wait, did you need a feat for that, or is that something you can just do?
No. So when it comes to following the expert, anyone can do that as long as the expert themselves has training in the feature, or not feature in the skill. And so the way it works is if you are trained, you give people a +1 circumstance bonus, expert +2, master +3, legendary +4 for following your lead.
Well, I'm only expert at the moment.
I'm only trained.
If anyone has quiet allies, then you just forgo rolling every single person, and then instead roll whoever has the lowest, and then that one roll represents the whole party.
I mean, I don't have that. I recall Firefly possibly having that, but again, I don't know where Jetty is right now.
Jenny, I did get a DM from her. She said, I don't know if Brain is up for this, and I just told her you do you, and I don't know.
That's fair.
JDP
That's fair.
EP,
JDP.
Eepers.
Bro, I'm E. Bro, I'm E.
E.
Well, we'll just go ahead without Firefly for now.
Yeah.
Jetty
Just
can join in whenever she feels like it.
yeah. We'll just I guess we'll roll our stealth and we'll
Keep up at least 3 hours.
Alright, so I have expert, so we can at least follow the expert.
yeah, so
+1 circumstance bonus.
+1
People that follow
circumstance
the expert.
bonus.
Do you want us to roll
+2.
secret copter or no? Or +2?
Yeah, I rolled secret. Yeah, because you said you're expert, not trained, so you
Yeah,
give a plus.
like I already rolled, so just
Yeah. I'm
think
just
back
I'm
to
accounting for that. It'll be 2 higher.
Blind GM roll, let's go.
Everyone do your blind GM rolls for stealth.
Wait, is it +1 circumstance or +2?
2.
+2.
Okay.
It also, if you're untrained, allows you to add your level. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Okay.
See
that's
how
definitely
badly this goes.
Alright, oil party?
Did everyone roll?
Yep.
Alright. Open the door and we'll just quickly get inside and break the line of sight with the screaming sulfur.
And I'll open the door.
Okay. So
Well,
y'all come over, you approach the door. Some of you are not so stealthy. Fucking yep, you push on the door and you immediately bump a bog mummy, and then it falls down and face plants into the middle of the room. With your very brilliant, like, whopping, 11 to stealth?
Look, I didn't know how I rolled.
Alright.
That's the point of a
run.
secret
This is
check.
where we run, right?
Well, now that it's over, can I know what my stealth was?
Your stealth with Zenzen was a glorious 15. So, you know.
Copter, please
Oh.
tell me I continue the legend.
What legend?
The legend of always rolling good and stuff.
What?
Yes, yes. I rolled another 20. Yes. The legend continues.
The legend continues.
Oh my god! When does he get a title?
He's gonna roll another 20. Alright, so that happens. The bog mummy face plants down.
I need to play a rogue because I just don't fuck up on stealth.
Snake turns around here. Let's find some appropriate mood music here. Let me. No, that's not.
That's so fucking good.
What is it with this AP and snakes? It's almost like we're in the jungle.
Gee, it's
That's not
almost
even
like you're in the
funny.
jungle.
It's a shitty kind of snake.
Yeah, it's like it only has a human face. Where's the human body? Where's the sniggies?
Oh yeah,
Where's the
I hate it.
snitties?
that's see, what you want is a Nagashi. This is a Naga.
Anyway,
that is
the
not-
exploit. By the way, the exploit vulnerability on the two bog things is still active on for me. So because
Yup.
there's no duration. Let's go.
Alright, so you open the door in here, and first off, the interior of this building looks like it was a shop. And it looks like it's continuing to be purposed as maybe not a shop, but its display shelves and cabinets and stuff are being used to display goods as if it was a shop. And your snake friend here, this this creature, turns around upon your failure of stealth on this creaky door. The bog mummy flips over. And she looks over and is like, "Who dares disturb my domain? Who are you?"
Hi,
Well, you didn't.
I'm Yadin. These are my friends. We're just here to study the ruins. May I ask what your name is?
Some decorum. I'm Virina. Who are you exactly? All of you. Introduce yourself.
Getting
Somebody-
over the initial shock that this doesn't immediately go to combat, Molenby does like a little sort of bow and it's like, "Pleasure to meet you. The name is Molenby. I represent the Equi Trading Company."
Somebody roll a recall knowledge check. And by that I mean, is this occultism?
This is a goldism.
It's esoteric lore.
It's esoteric. Yeah, that's a real answer.
I mean, yeah, true.
Do you want me? I mean, I can also roll. Do you want secret checks?
It's fine. You can knowledge check this out in the open. Alright, 30, you got it. Alright, so Verina here. What is the exact name of this
Verina?
creature type?
Verena.
She's
I think
a-
spirit.
She's
Naga?
a spirit knock.
Yes. Oh,
She-
that's right.
So
Fuck.
Aren't you proud of yourself?
they tend
Yes.
to hold humanoid kind in a bit of contempt. They're kind of like in the same realm as like hags as far as their social status in the world goes. That being said, they are, of course, very intelligent creatures and can be negotiated with and have their own idea of being civilized and their own morals, so you're gonna have to figure out what Verina's deal is here. The fact that she's not immediately trying to devour you is a good sign. And, so... basically, the most momentous thing about them is, you know, like hags, they do, like, put together covens and make lairs and fulfill whatever little like desires they want. And of course, they're a big snake, they're venomous. So, that's how, as far as you know, what her deal is. Very adept casters.
Well, everyone, you heard her. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Well, I just did.
And you know you did. I'm eyeing the rest of the party. I'm starting to eye the rest of the party with a little bit of stress on my face.
That's the party.
I am. They call me Zeta. I am merely a protector for this group.
Zeta. Oh, interesting. Yes. True. Lots of protected in this group. The last group of louts that were beset upon my domain here. Ugh, disgusting little fiends. They destroyed the tower and blew the walls of the place. Trying
We would
to
never do that.
scrounge through the goods.
We would never just start destroying things. That we're here to investigate it as an archaeological site. The last thing we want to do is destroy it.
Hate those outs that were
We beat those guys up.
Yes.
Good, good. We. You say you wish to study this place. There's no go. This is my domain. I can't. It's running amok. Oh. I'll allow you 1 week. No more, no less.
That is
generous of
very
you.
gracious of you. In the meantime, do you mind if we, for our own safety, do get rid of some of the things haunting this place, such as that sulfur creature in the tower?
I care not. The other creatures that have decided to nest here, they are of no consequence to I. Although my 2 little workers keep around.
Excellent. Of course, we will leave those alone. Oh, if I may ask, you wouldn't happen to know what is tethering that sulfurous thing in the tower to this world?
When I came here, that tower was intact, and everything was fine. It was then when the pesky louts, Thiaro, came here and blew up the tower. They went scavenging through the whole thing, picking out little treasures they wanted, like little parasites. And once they had done so, the smoke, the gas, the sulfur, began to swirl and come forth from the ground. I know not what caused its existence in the first place. However, the disturbance those louts brought, it seems to have enraged it and brought it forth.
Alright, well, sounds to me like we need to find that item. The only way to stop it from coming back.
Well, it may not be an item that's tethering it. It may have been the tower itself and it being damaged. And repairing that tower, that thing is inside it, is going to be quite difficult.
Apt. Bring about the disgusting gases, choking, screaming, death. Properly brought back bad memories to whatever resides.
Then, if I recall correctly, if we were to resort to that ritual that we have to repair things, you can do that quicker, right?
4 hours quick. So I'm not doing that like next to the tower while that thing is around.
No, I know, but it'll probably take some time before it regenerates. We do manage to beat it.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you slay some spirit like that, it takes some amount of days, up to even a week, to restore itself. If we beat it, we could probably just rebuild it by hand. Well, regardless, Miss, we thank you, and you will, we'll try to make sure that in the week that we are here, we won't be bothering you.
Alright, out of character, I need you to understand something.
Yes,
Being
I
here to
understand that
study
we are
this whole
going to-
ruins for 1 week
it's
is
going
like
to take longer,
completely
yes.
absurd. It is unworkable. That is not that is not an acceptable deal for you guys. You'll need to be here much longer to appropriately study the whole ruin.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah, but-
future Yedin problem.
Yeah, that's a problem for the future.
That's a future problem.
Yeah,
All right.
like maybe
well, yeah.
your attitude will change after we get rid of the screaming thing.
Yeah, we can always
Oh.
ask for an extension.
And if all else fails, we can just start blowing her up.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Melindy would have some issues with that, but sure.
I'm saying as an absolute last resort.
Uh-huh.
Well, miss, thank you very much for your time.
Um,
We will leave you and your servants to it.
I want to give one of the mummies a tiny hat.
I'm
I don't know
gonna get
why.
back around the building. So I I have several questions. I don't think we can answer them right now.
We should talk that through as an issue when we're out of the site's walls. I think for now we should continue looking around.
I agree. There are still some buildings that we can explore before tackling the screaming Sulfur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll hit this week as I stumble, leaning against the wall. So
Start opening some doors, people.
Should I roll perception on this door to see if it's locked or trapped?
All these doors have
Jelly.
yeah, Jetty messaged me. She's not gonna make it tonight. She's gonna just watch. So 5 man tonight instead of strength of at
That's-
least 6, strength of at least 5. All right, so these
That's
doors aren't locked. You can get in these buildings fairly easily. It's also been here for a long time, so the doors themselves have decayed enough that like even if they were locked, as soon as you put any force on it, it just kind of crumbles.
Ooh,
Roger,
piece of
roger.
candy.
So, all right. As you guys kind of look through the little like houses and towers here, everything's kind of like decaying away, but amongst all the things, you didn't find probably the most well-preserved house. And in it, it has actually some really nice fine dining ware, set up on a dinner table that has withstood the test of time. Maybe not for much longer, but there is some ancient dining ware in there. In a pretty good condition, as this house has, survived the weathering. As it were, no leaks.
I just walk out with like a lot of really nice dinner plates and some cutlery.
You know, blink audibly.
You didn't. You can just leave the looting to the students.
I wanted to show it off that we found at least something.
We're supposed to be dealing with the screaming Sulfur. Like,
We're going
get
to
the-
deal with
they're
that
gonna
when we
get
do
jealous
that.
again, thinking that we're trying to hog out the fame for ourselves.
Put it back.
It's fine, it's not that heavy. I have a bag.
Put it back.
Why?
Eh.
Um,
Just let them do it.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna
you know,
try
you
and
raise a fair point.
peek around real quick.
Because then they're
Yeah.
gonna find it and be like, "Hey, Professor Eugene, look what I found. Are you proud of me?" And you go like, "Yeah."
A little. Look, I've already disturbed it. I'm pretty sure they'd catch on if we're just going to
So-
leave it like an Easter egg.
Alright,
It's-
so Oscar,
Yeah.
if I go around like this and then quickly move inside, does that require a stealth check?
No, you're fine.
Zenzen uses prestidigitation to redust the disturbed dinnerware, so it looks undisturbed.
Oh
Big
man, dude, I had a class with like a fucking geography teacher or whatever where we did learn some stuff about archaeology. They would like die of cringe right now. They'd be slamming their fists on the table like, but in situ! But the in situ!
Alright, I assume this room is empty.
Leggett, I have a
Yeah.
question. Is this S here meant to indicate a secret door?
Yes, but thankfully I don't have to be all like cute about it and be like, oh, I don't know, you don't see that. No, you can see like think like little like rails or like indentations that like kind of like bronze are like framed out on the sides of what would seem like an appropriate sort of like large double door kind of area, so you can tell that there is in fact like what appears to be what might be like a passageway or something that latches onto this building or something. So that is very evidently clear. Let me describe this building for you.
It's called the
So,
hatchery.
Has ceased.
first things first, this place on your map that you got from Ott way back when is labeled the hatchery. And the exterior. So, this massive circular building has a mosaic running entirely around it. The mosaic depicts cloudy sky that makes the entire building appear as if it's floating, sort of out here on the edge by the water. There's writing on it in Draconic, which does someone in the party speak Draconic? Yes, two of you do. Aruru and Malimbi. Alright. So,
Yes.
Aruru and Marembi. Marembi? Aruru and Malimbi.
Your Asian is showing up.
Shut the fuck up. Did you know that in Vietnamese there are times in which you're supposed to roll your R's? You'll never guess what I am physically incapable of doing, and so is my grandmother, who is Vietnamese.
Lamau skill issue.
Fuck you, I'm literally tongue-tied.
Just roll your
Anyways.
R's like a...
Anyways, bro, I couldn't even stick like the tip of my tongue outside of my mouth until the dentist told me that that was a thing I couldn't do, and I actually got like the bottom connection between my tongue and mouth cut so that I could.
What the fuck's wrong with
I'm
your tongue?
tongue-tied. That's a real thing. That's a condition. That's not like just a turn of phrase. Like that's a condition. I am tongue-tied. And I had to like surgically untie my tongue, but that doesn't change the fact that I can't roll my R's, period. It won't ever happen, no matter how much I try.
The flesh below the tongue is overdeveloped, so it goes further up
it goes all the way to the
should.
tip. The like connective tissue at the base of your tongue, it goes all the way to the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, doesn't go all
Like,
the way to the tip.
It goes to the tip, bro, all the way to the tip, even the tip.
Well, you learn something new every day.
So, the draconic script that's flowing around the mosaic in the circles, it reads, "Defend to the death those who defend us." And the building itself has resisted the wear and staining of other buildings in blood salt due to the fortunate placement of, well, some lingering magic that you can detect. So, I would also like some perception checks from anyone inspecting the building here. DC is 24.
I have read aura.
I rolled like shit.
Alright, so those who succeed the 24, you see that there are several names in Draconic hidden amid the clouds and the mosaic, along with dates. The most recent with a date that began 2 centuries ago and has no end date is Ixame, or Ixame. I'm not entirely sure what the pronunciation is like, but the E has an accent mark. Actually, I can copy and paste it
to
in my
the
notes.
death, those who would defend us, right?
Yeah. Ixame. Ignore the punctuation I also highlighted in there. And that mosaic piece is actually kind of loose. Like, you could, in theory, just carefully pull it off if you really wanted to.
let's see. So it's a name with a date. Exame with a start date
And no end date.
Maybe
So
and no
maybe
ending.
it's a dragon.
Possibly.
I mean, 2 centuries ago to still around is quite possible for a dragon. Regardless, we should take a look inside.
the real question
My
is, how
immediate
are you gonna get
thought
inside?
was, if we put an end date, what if that just like today? What if the sulfur just went away? It's like, oh, I'm done because that was meat or something. I don't know.
That'd be a really interesting way to kill a dragon, but I feel like it would never be that easy.
Oh no, I'm talking about the sulfur. Like, what
Oh.
if it's tied to that?
I mean, we still don't know for sure, but from what the Spirit Naga told us, I think it's more likely that that tower being disheveled is the source of its woes.
I will point out,
Don't
for
forget
Zen, there is
the
something
spirit
very
dog.
interesting that you can see. So Zen, you can see some lingering like spirit sight, like there's like a thread moving from, well, not moving, but connecting between this hatchery and the screaming sulfur. There's like, imagine like the grace of gold in Elden Ring, like something tethering it to the screaming sulfur in this building.
Is it the specific spot or just kind of just somewhere?
Somewhere inside. It leads inside. You can't look through walls,
wait.
that your spirit sight doesn't confer that, but you can tell that it's like inside this building there's something that is tethering the screaming sulfur.
This is. I can see it. I can. Wait, this is tied to the sulfur.
Oh,
Not far.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I can see
That would-
spirit stuff
that would be excellent.
between the tower and it.
Question
Okay.
is, how are we
This is
getting it?
cool.
Well, you said that the mosaic seemed like it was loose.
Mosaic, yeah.
Yeah.
It does
The
have
part
the
that says Ixame is a little bit loose. You could pull it off if you really wanted to.
I guess we
I'm
can see if that makes a door.
I'm trying to think of like what the meaning of this draconic text is. Just defend to the death those who will defend us.
I mean, this place was a sort of draconic center of worship, right? The dragons protecting people, people protecting the dragons' eggs.
It might also, if this place was labeled the hatchery, this might just be a thing for future generations. You defend to the death your future generations because they will be the next defenders who will defend you later on.
Probably. Regardless, let's try
Does
and
the
move
name
that boat.
Ixame ring any bells for me, Copter? Anything I recall from tidbits that I've studied up on that I've...
That's the point of your little archaeological dig here, huh? There's no way you
Yeah.
could know anything about Ixame. Although, I will allow you to roll a
Does it
society
sound like a
check
draconic
on...
name?
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm getting at. You can roll society
what-
on whether or not, like, that sounds like a name that kind of makes sense to you, right?
I've
It's
rolled
the
a 3
Bob
again.
of Cloud Dragons.
I'll roll
Yadin
the verse
certainly
as
thinks this is
well.
a traditional troll name.
It's a 17.
Well,
23 probably
y'all
doesn't
aren't
tell
really
me
sure.
much. This is probably a high DC.
You know what? I'm untrained. I just want to see if it's funny. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Alright,
The name wrong.
Listen, I had my good idea and I was right about it, and now it's time for a bad idea.
Okay, let's try and move that mosaic.
well, you carefully
move.
pry off the little bit of tile. It comes free. It definitely seems like it was always meant to be a part of this wall. There's nothing really amiss about it, but now you have a tile that says Ixame on it.
Oh. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
I
like
think.
the whole
Mhm.
mosaic, rather than like a few
Ah,
tiles.
yes, the entire building's like circular mosaic that goes around its entire circumference is loose. Just pry that off real quick.
Okay, well, I figured it'd be more than just a few tiles. The point is, let's.
No, he specifically did mention that, but
I must have missed that.
God damn it, Masashi.
Let's
Alright,
go
so
continue
another
looking around.
secret door here.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
I'll put the tiles back.
No, they're off. you've ripped them from the plaster. Unless you're gonna glue them back on.
I'm gluing them back on.
You're gluing them back on. Damn, my fucking archaeologist teacher. Holy shit, they like from the void. They wail. They weep.
I use web to glue it back on, not like glue.
so you didn't. Speaking from a psychological standpoint, at what point is someone considered to be a kleptomaniac?
Your wife to be is already a kleptomaniac.
You don't know that.
I, unlike you,
That said,
know for certain.
That said, I guess it takes one to know one because you keep. You're to the point you start ripping tiles off the wall.
I was trying to figure out how to get inside, and I'm putting them back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in taking them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Like
I'm just.
if you think there's a secret door in a bookcase and there's like a
Anyway,
book out of place, you're gonna pull on it, and then
Anyway,
you'll just have a
I
book in your
cast
hands
detect
if it's not a
magic.
switch.
I almost hate how much that actually is exactly the situation.
Tail swishes
No,
proudly.
that only happens in like fairy tales.
Well, let me.
I have literally never seen that happen in real life ever before.
Secret
Let me.
bookcases?
You not witnessing something does not mean it's not real.
Doubt everything until it's proven.
I can. I
My
don't think I
grandparents'
need to.
mansion has secret stuff.
Secret bookshelves are a thing that I'm pretty sure I could literally buy in Nantambu.
Anyway. I mean, I suppose that's fair, Aru.
I mean, I could bring up one thing. It's like, oh, a rock fell from the sky, and my mom zapped it with lightning, and ended up in another timeline where all the gods are dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Okay, you know what? I don't believe that happened, so I'm going to
It did happen.
start looking around this building and trying to feel the walls, maybe figure out if there's a way in.
So anyway, I cast detect magic.
Ding, the building is magic.
Building itself, the entire fucking thing is magic.
What kind of magic?
Alright, well, you,
Oops, all magic.
What?
Oops, all magic.
It is currently 4th level, so let's see. We learned the rank or level of the most powerful magic effect the spell detects. And also, I can pinpoint the source of it, like an imprecise sense.
Alright. So as far as the highest level magical effect going on here, you detect like a equivalent of a 5th rank bit of magic sort of permeating the whole of the building. According to your imprecise scent, it's likely that it's coming from inside of the building. If you detect magic again to ignore that and see if there's anything else, the next thing you detect is over by the passageway that's, well, what's presumed passageway, the little like slits by the front door does appear to be I don't want to say warded, but that is a literally correct word to use here, with some kind of abjuration magic.
Alright. So the door frame seems to be warded. I can't tell exactly what it is, but if you give me 1 minute, I can read aura on it.
Go ahead.
Sick.
Alright,
Getting
so
the
Also read
value.
aura. You know, I've never used it. What if we both read aura?
yeah,
Do it. Roll up your knowledge checks.
when you
It'll
kill
be
this
a
thing,
bit of Arcana
I'll
I
have
don't
Arcana.
or
have it. Alright.
YOLO.
Nature. Arcana or Nature are applicable.
I can nature.
And I get a
Kind of.
+2 hands bonus, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let me just. Two and rolling at a +16. Let's go. It's only an 8, but it comes to 24.
24. Alright, and Zenzen, do yours.
I have a funny bonus.
Funny bonus. Funny!
Oh my
You have a
god.
1.
Can you stop
Okay.
rolling that once?
Alright. It's
Actually,
it's
no.
good enough. This isn't like a particularly power effect,
Keep
so
going.
the 24, 20, what the fuck? You did over here, the 27, the natural 27. Alright, cool. You're able to sort of figure out what's up with this passageway. It's a mild warding. It's essentially like a magic lock. Less magic lock, more like magically activated automatic door. So essentially, this door will open in the presence of the appropriate quote-unquote key. So whatever designated item is required to be in its presence, and then it'll automatically open the doors for you.
I figured it's not dinner plates at once.
Hmm.
Well, let me want to bet that the item is in the tower with the sulfur thing.
Probably, and damn it. I mean, I suppose we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to fight.
Yep. Let's try and fight it from outside the city, the rings of the site, so that we can figure out if that will work in our advantage. I can just blast it with magic missiles, sensing can force barrage it.
I mean,
Can we
depending
check
on the
out that other building over
resistance.
there first?
It's a little indirect line of sight of the sulfur.
I mean, we're already in indirect shot of it, but it's like over there. We need to go around the tower.
I suppose it's worth trying.
And it's worth checking out everything else before we go do something.
Before if we're going to fight it, if we do end up in melee with it, I do need like a good round, if you will, to buff everyone with vitality damage, or help 3 people.
Yeah, well, we can. If we're going to start the combat from outside, then we can prep.
But I don't know if my wand is going to be strong enough to overcome its defenses.
I doubt that it might be, but maybe. And even still, at that point, you might be better off just hitting it.
Alright. So, this building that you approach. An awning of wood and stone, which has somehow withstood the long years, shelters this long exterior wall from. Wait, hang on. Wait, the wrong text? Hold up. PDF, come here. Come here! This is the wrong text. No, this is the correct text. My bad. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of. I guess this is kind of a wide building. Anyways, this long exterior wall from the elements. Protecting the mural it holds. This mural depicts several humans growing, billowing cumulus wings and taking flight above a spired city. A gap in the wall obscures part of the mural's narrative, as it kind of leads inside a building in here, which is quite out of sorts and sinking into the mud on the interior. Oh, shit. But I just clicked the wrong thing.
The building itself sinking into the mud. Now I feel like I'm at home in Louisiana.
Alright. Welcome to Louisiana. Do you step inside the building?
I'll be detecting magic from the position that I'm in on the whole building. Just letting that detect.
The thing that's in here, magic. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Wait.
if I wouldn't
Yes.
see something,
Yes, you do detect magic. Detect magic within the muck. Over here.
I will not step over the threshold into the muck. Do I notice what?
Telekinetic hand.
If I keep channeling, do I notice something about them? What type of magic thing? Anything about it?
Appears to be abjuration magic of sorts.
I will relay this to the party. There's something in
I
the
can
muck.
telekinetic hand. Should I telekinetic hand?
I mean, you can. Otherwise, I will.
You telekinetic hand?
Telekinetic hand.
Alright. You telekinetic hand. Start to raise a
Telekinetic
what looks to
hand.
be a little bit of shine of a shiny golden bracelet, and then with it comes the hand that it is being worn upon, and then with that the agitation of the creature that the hand is connected to.
Oh.
It emerges, and that's gonna be initiative.
Yay, fun. What the fuck is that? It's a small army of zombies.
Thanks, Tenzin.
Thanks, Sensen.
It's
I asked if I should, and no one said no.
Well, I can demoralize it. Hopefully it's not immune to fear.
Hopefully the Screaming Sulfur doesn't join in on this.
Dragon's Den General for the GIF.
The GIF.
Oh, Zeta can also try and demoralize it.
A fucking One Piece. God damn it.
I just it's like lift it up. It's like, oh, push it back.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have walked on top of it, and then it would have come out of the ground under your ass.
Okay, just a doo-doo. Of course, it rolled like hilariously good.
Unfortunately, my exploit vulnerability does not extend to that thing.
Yeah. This horrific twisted creature, it looks similar to the bog mummies, but instead of just being one guy that's kind of desiccated into a bog mummy, it looks like I don't know, kind of like a couple of adults, a few children, were all like in each other's embrace and then slowly squished together into this putty body.
Kyria.
Ah. Put him in the jar.
Kyria,
Become a
roll
saint.
initiative.
No, Masashi, don't mention jars.
The jar.
Why not? Elden Ring jar.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put him in the jar.
Kyria,
jar,
you gotta
become a
roll
saint.
initiative.
Yeah. You there? Hello.
Here.
Kyria. Oh, Kyria's live. Whatever. I'll click the button and then hopefully she'll
Yeah,
go
she's
further
probably
down.
just AFK.
Well, of course
She's
she
second.
goes
She's
first.
the first one.
She's the first person to go. All right, well, let's see
Well,
if she
there are
wakes up by the
two-
time her turn happens.
There are two. Oh, before you start, there are two things that need to happen. Me and Zeta need to roll a intimidate check.
Zeta is on the other side of a wall and can't even see, and it cannot
Okay,
see.
well, I would then.
Actually, wait, no, my bad. This corner does not exist. There is no corner here. Never
Okay, then
mind.
Zeta can-
That is the
Zeta-
clap ashes and rubble of a corner. So, yes. Zeta may also roll intimidation.
Both of our dice were not particularly amazing, but maybe.
Not particularly amazing. However, you do fear the little guy here. Whoa.
Yeah, it's.
Boogity boogity boo.
Goody boogity boo. Alright, with that, as all initiative-based abilities have gone off, it will be the Bog Mummy Amalgamation's turn. Alright, does it have reach? Oh, it
This is
does.
fine.
That's funny. So, first things first, I'm gonna need some fortitude saves from everyone. I need
Okay.
everyone to click the button I have posted in the chat.
Does Marshall's aura give it by default, or is it
Nope.
something Arudu needs to do? Because I do have an option for Marshall's aura plus one strength bonus.
No,
So
Marshall's
much
aura does not
worse.
help here.
Well, I'm fuckered. I rolled worse.
So, before I forget about it, should I try giving myself Sorcerer's Potency?
I'm,
Oh yeah.
it
If you
down right
can,
now?
if you can find that in the like features in the
Yeah, put it in
compendium
there.
to give it to yourself, and maybe it'll automatically work. I don't know. I'm not gonna
That's like one of
promise.
the
I
only
know
changes, I
not
think.
everything is automated right now.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the only change to your class. So there's also because you're using a bloodline that I don't think got ported over, but you use basically the same thing stuff with the dragons. Yeah,
Stop
if you
rolling
want
that.
to.
Wait, I
use-
rolled an initiative and that wasn't a nat one, but that's-
Look up
that's
Flurry of
not
Claws.
involved.
They did change your focus spell, so if you want to use that one instead, you can change it. Okay, so Yidin and
I should probably reroll.
Zenzen, you guys.
We
Oh,
are
boy.
immediately like in the worst position.
I'll also
You
grab
could hero point.
That was a
At
20.
least, it's
Alright.
not a. At least it's not a.
At least she didn't crit fill.
See if her gets it.
It went on the 20, stopped, and then just slowly went back to it.
Okay,
Arudu gets it.
I don't
Okay,
know, got it
double
on the first roll.
got it. You got it. Sorry about that. Rue got it. Okay, so Zenzen Yidin. You both feel like your lungs are filling with silt. You're unable to speak or breathe. You can still hold your breath, and you'll be able to make a new saving throw at the end of your turn. But right now, you can't speak or breathe.
Oh. I have deep breath.
Deep breath, but did you cast it beforehand?
Yep.
I don't know why I wouldn't have it cast while walking around in the place that has potentially the air that is hard to breathe.
It's a
Okay,
cantrip.
fair
And
enough.
also,
All
I know
right.
that the bog things were around.
All right, fair enough. All right, get your deep breaths buff going then. You did, and you're kind of fucked as you're like.
Yeah, like talking and speaking and do it. That's everything I do.
Yeah, bro just sits there and yaps all day.
Shut
All right,
up.
now for its actual turn, as it's just gonna beat up the closest person.
Life's not good.
Life is not good, and it's about to get much worse. As oh, actually no, it attacks two different targets. Wow.
Stop
Except the
doing
multiple attack
something.
penalty doesn't increase until it finishes.
Oh, why does it get that? What the hell?
Because it's a 2-action. Oh my god. Basically double slice. Wham! You didn't. You get whappity.
You didn't get whacked.
Now make a fortitude save. Against its whappity hands.
It's whap hands.
You succeed. Congratulations, you're not fucked. Alright, Zen. You get whappity. It hits! Damn.
Ow.
I mean, of
Hit on
course
a
it
7.
hits. It would hit on a 3.
Woo! Alright. Same thing as he did. Roll save.
Damn it, we hit Sensen with max damage.
You succeed. Good job.
Barely.
Alright, and for its last action, it doesn't increase until after both attacks. Alright, it did both attacks, and now it's a third Slamma-Jamma comes out at map 10. Misses, of course.
Misses.
Alright. Next up, Arudu! Hello, yes.
I would like to delay my initiative until after Zenzen.
Very well then. Go to Yidin, who is choking and dying right now.
I will move over here. And I'll give him the intimidating glare.
Alright, intimidate him.
Oh my god.
Bold choice, trying to intimidate the guy whose mere presence made you start choking and dying while you're around it.
Well,
I will make it clear
ultimately-
though, this effect is it feels stronger the closer you are to him. As you move away, you start to feel a little bit better, but you're still not there.
Well, I have one more action and then I'll move a little bit further.
Alright. As soon as you hit that tile, suddenly it's like the weight is gone, like your lungs have just suddenly been emptied of whatever horrible force was beset upon them.
I will tell anyone who cannot, I will inform the party, if you get over here that you can breathe again.
What do
Alright.
you mean? I can breathe from right here.
Yeah. I mean, the
Right.
rest of you just still feel like a weight on your lungs, but you're not disabled by it like Yidin was.
Alright. I guess we'll exploit vulnerability on this bitch first.
Calculating.
So,
Brain blast.
oh. It has 10 weakness to cold.
Yup. Sure
Yeah, I'll
does.
take that. We'll do mortal weakness then. Now.
Ooh, it's got a different color.
Also,
Yeah.
so
Now, this one does apply to both the other dudes because it also has cold weakness, and the mortal weakness, when I have that sympathetic vulnerability, it applies to everything that has the same weakness, not just the same exact thing.
Sick.
Nice.
Freeze him, Malimby, freeze him.
does
Then
the
I-
party get informed that it has weakness to cold?
Yes.
Okay.
Hit it
So
with
if-
ice. Hit it with cold. Alright, I'm gonna move up, because I'm gonna try and hit it. Then I'm gonna try and whack. Whack! Whoa! You know what? I'll hero point that. Because this is like a no map fucking thing.
F.
F. Huge F.
Damn it. Alright, well, that's 3 actions. Zenzen's up. Roll a 2 and a 4. God damn it. Rolling like fire, and
feel
then combat
like
starts, and it's just like,
Rue
nah.
gave me a look.
The look of haste. Whoop.
Single action. I'm not in range of it. I mean, I'm not in yet. It's not in range of me. Yes.
Chill.
I mean, I probably
Alright.
could have just moved, and then it can't punch me.
It's a Ruru time. How much breath do you have left on your deep breaths after casting a spell, though?
Oh, that shit lasts. Fuck.
Every time I speak, I lose 10 minutes, but I have 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have
even
infinite
with
breath?
the amount of talking I did earlier.
Jeez, you can cast it from outside the ruins and be good the whole time you're in here, Jesus.
Yep.
Remember, if you have cold damage,
Ruru's here to clap.
I do not. Cold damage is not a common thing. Not for me, anyways.
true.
No polar ray. Wham! Alright, you hit.
Alright, so we'll do weapon damage first. Shock and grass damage. Good rolls, let's
Christ.
go.
Alright, let's combine those with my special cool guy macro. Okay! 56 damage! Alakablam! Fucking half health this bitch, instantly.
Who needs cold damage when you've got just fucking raw damage?
Yeah, big number.
It's hot.
Last action, I'll cascade.
Cascade.
I mean, cascade.
Alright, you're in cascade mode. Let me extend it. I don't think I have a... Cascade mode. Alright. Zeta!
Say die, I guess you don't have cold damage either.
No. So first action, I will go ahead and stance up. Apply effect. Second action, going to move here. Third action, I'll go ahead and I'll try to grab this thing. How big is it compared to Zeta? Is it
It's
one
large.
size or two size?
It's one side.
Okay.
large.
So you're capable of
I
grabbing
All
it.
by
That
the
is
amount of
totally
squares
legit.
it takes up.
Rolling athletics.
This thing may be mighty, but Zeta is mightier.
Oh,
32.
grabbed.
Grabbed.
That is my turn.
I got a friend, Bog Mummy.
Alright. Now run up. Wait, how fast is it? 20? Wait.
Not fast enough.
Not fast enough! Alright, spends 2 actions, running up. And wait! Holy shit! It critically hits Aruru.
Cool. Cool.
Bonk! 22 damage. And we're gonna need a fortitude save.
You don't get bog rotted.
No bog rot for Aruru. Alright, let's see if Aruru gets bog rotted. As it's gonna open up with its funny flurry on the half pint that clapped its cheeks and the guy that's grappling it. Fist flurry. It'll swing It hits. It does damage against Aruru. And make a the Bogrot save.
Nailed it.
Success. You're fine. Alright, and now Zeta. Oh my god, critical hits. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, it's critical fucking AC. It's the same AC.
It does less damage than the regular Bog Muffy because it rolled like shit. That's funny. And then Fortitude save against the Bogrot. Alright. You are swole. You are massive. You are not rotted. And let's see if it actually hits with the last attack against anything in the entire universe. Let's see. Holy shit. No fucking way.
Well, yeah, if you
All
roll
right,
like
Zeta.
fucking fire, then yeah.
If I roll a 17, it'll hit. With max damage. Alright. Bogrot. No Bogrot today.
Alright, you did it.
Okay, you did. You're running away from the choking horror. What do
I
you
can
do?
breathe again, I can talk again, I can fight again, as I'm going to start inspiring the courage.
Alright, crit hit your prismatic ray. Let's go.
He is 5 feet away. He's 5 feet too far from me to chromatic ray.
That's unfortunate.
That is hilarious. Are you serious? It's a 30-foot spell.
It is a 30-foot spell. It is a really
That
powerful
is
spell, but it is
so
a
bad.
30-foot
Oh my
spell.
god. Yeah, I guess it's really strong for a fourth level.
It
spell.
is really
Hit
strong.
with
Like it
cold damage.
makes my
For
damage
a
sometimes
fourth level spell, it is pretty
adequate with
good.
Orudu. Like, it is
Anyways,
a spell that
the
makes
good
my
old
damage
Inspire Courage.
comparable to Orudu, so you know. Okay. I am going to target it with depression.
Aggression.
Yeah, I figure that like mental them. Do we know if these things have minds?
Yes.
You didn't
Okay,
say they were.
I mean, the other ones were they could be feared.
Yeah, I mean, I just had to check. Then I'm pretty sure that this is the best I can do. Oh my fucking god. A regular success at least.
Just barely a
Stop
regular
rolling
success at
fire.
least.
So he's at least frightened 1, so that's another -1 to everything it does, and I rolled like shit. But he is frightened 1 now. So that's another penalty to everything he does, and he does have resistance.
Even on a success, that's still a pretty good
Oh no, wait,
effect
he
to
doesn't
get.
have resistance, right? Yeah.
No resistance, just half damage. Alright.
Just a bad roll and
Yeah, this thing
success.
may perhaps have multiple minds, giving it quite a bit of resistance to saves.
Understandable, but you know, it was worth.
Alright, Malimbi. Time for DPS.
Yep. I'm gonna get over here to give
Hut,
Adi
hut, hut.
myself the flank.
Yep.
I mean, he is grappled.
He's already grappled, but yeah.
True,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, I don't need to move.
I mean, if the grapple stops, then that was still fine.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Using, I mean, you can move
Yeah,
after
but-
you swing.
Yeah, you can just do whatever.
Here, better. Swing. Oh my god. Fucking hero point.
No fucking way, dude. What the hell? What is going on? What is
Oh my
happening?
Oh my god. We can't roll above a 5. You can't roll below a like 17. What the hell's happening?
This is insane.
I have another attack.
Law of
Listen,
averages is being broken tonight.
Holy shit!
This fight is way more difficult than it should be, just simply because of the dice.
On God. What is life right now?
Yeah.
You got your nat 20 stealth.
I got my net 20 perception, my net 20 stealth, and then
Sensen.
now I can't roll above a fucking 5.
Shenzhen!
For the amount of damage that could have been with Ice Weakness 10. Or Cold
Yeah.
Weakness 10.
Pat, you'll get him next time.
This is some bullshit.
Usashi, hello. It is your turn.
I think you died, Jim.
He
Rashi,
literally
what the
just said something.
Fuck happened? He was just here. He was literally just talking to us. You think his internet like died?
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm. Thunder down under.
Now he's moving.
Don't quote that song.
What?
Don't quote that
And-
song.
Why?
Thunderstruck.
No, not Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck is fine. Don't quote the Imagine Dragons Thunder song.
I mean, I don't really know anything but that. Just like one line.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
Oh!
What the fuck is happening?
Hello, welcome back.
Maybe.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I don't know either. Probably a
Anyway,
little internet drop, but back. Eel. The Giga Eel. Alright. Make those saves. Wow.
Oh my god!
I rolled a fucking
Stop!
18. Holy shit. Well, at least the other guy takes a half.
Yeah, you rolled a 14 and an 18.
Jesus Christ. Well, everyone else, you heal, so I think that's just
Go
Zeta,
for it,
Ruru, and Zenzen.
What's the
Actually,
range
is
on
you
that?
didn't close enough? Yep,
Yep,
you didn't
no,
close
I'm
enough.
I'm
Yep, 25 health.
in range.
I,
Alright. Well then. Good turn, good turn. At least you healed your allies. Alright, Aruru.
Alright, it's time for me to save the day.
Aruru saves the day.
Force Fang.
Horse fit.
Yeah, I got high enough level to get
Oh wait,
another focus
everyone heal for the extra 4.
spell. We are not having that today. Stop it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. We... Oh my god.
Wait, he's... Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit.
Damn. Yeah, that just happened. That's double 23s. Tragic. Holy fuck.
Oh, there goes Sashi.
Pain.
Today is a session.
Today is a session.
Today is a session, alright.
This is a combat that exists.
This is a combat. Damn, this is wow.
Okay.
I hope Musashi comes back.
Okay, so I
otherwise we're
assume
not
I don't
sleepy.
get my spell strike back.
No, you do.
just
You
do it
always
yourself.
get your spell strike back when you do your thing. So you do recharge instantly from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that then, because this needs to die.
Kill.
Discord
All right,
is
you actually
dying.
rolled good. Frightened mattered. Off guard mattered.
Frightened, courageous,
Inspired
and
courage
off
mattered.
guard.
Every last buff and debuff mattered.
There's that. We'll do one more shock of grass.
Thick nasty. We'll combine the damage with special magical button of damage combining. All right, flapping for 35. Whack!
Could've been
So that was
so
And then
three
oh wait,
actions.
also your arcane cascade damage. How much is it? Is
Yeah.
it based on your spell level or is it only 1 damage? How much? It's 1 increases to 2 if you have weapon specialization. Do you have weapon specialization yet? Or
I should.
Eh,
Pretty sure I
let me
should.
double check your
Yeah, by now.
tweets. Yep, you do. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
should
2
by now.
damage. So 2 extra damage, -2. It matters. Arcane cascade. Let's go. Extra damage.
What do I even do for my last action?
I mean, you can hit again. This is your hasted action. So you can move or hit.
Yep. The good YOLO swing. Sometimes you'll just roll an at 20 like they're a Minotaur or something.
I mean, you could also move so you don't get flanked by the zombie, the bog mummy.
Yeah, I'd rather not one of you guys get.
Well, they can't really get around us.
Like,
Yeah, but it could get behind the roof.
oh my fucking Christ.
I mean,
That's
it was the yellow strike anyways.
No, but like I could
It's-
have.
It was only gonna hit if you rolled like a fucking, what, 18? You had to roll an 18 or higher to get it safe. Anyways. Zeta time.
Let's wait. Was
Zeta,
that
please.
hang on, was that 2 damage the bog mummy took? The extra from Sorcerer's Potency?
Yeah. Earlier, the bog mummy, the 2 was from Source of Permanency because it did succeed the save. It would have halved the +4 you got, so that's why it took
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Which,
The Ruru and Zeta should heal by an extra 4.
yeah, because if you ever see the damage roll on that Musashi, just type in a circumstance +4 on the things or whatever your spell level is. So yeah, Sorcerer's Potency
just
is not
rolls.
automated, and neither is Arcane Cascades damage, so we just gotta... But I did make sure everything took
Ah, okay.
correct damage. So, submission hold. What do you do here? Do you just make a athletics check?
Yeah, I just athletics.
Alright, that succeeds against anything this has the defense, so yep, in 1.
Okay, and then suplex.
Suplex. Alright.
was the-
Make an
make an
unarmed
unarmed-
melee strike against the creature you have grabbed or restrained on a success or target. Oh, damn. Sick. You hit. Roll your damage.
And bludgeoning, 2d6. Oh,
10 bludgeoning, and it's bro.
Whack. And it
and
is
then,
thrown.
then while it's down, I am going to flurry, and that will be a map 5 and map 10. I'm correct.
Alright. Boot up. The fucking wrestling maneuvers.
It is also no longer grabbed.
Yeah, it is also no longer grabbed.
And it misses anyways.
Nah, that's fine. All the melee fighters are gonna be in a
Fine,
position to
that's
move
legit.
anyway.
Alright. Oops.
Oh,
Back.
the little bitch.
He'll be
first.
frightened. Okay, alright, so Bog Mummy time. He is gonna take a step, because he is smart enough to know how to do that. And then is gonna punch a Ruru.
Do not do it.
Doing it!
Do
You're gonna do
not
it!
Do it.
Oh!
And is he still prone?
No, this is the regular Bog
This is
Mummy.
the other guy.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the regular guy. Alright, Ruru takes 13, and our good old friend Mummy, or not Mummy Rot, Bog Rot. Maybe someday someone will get Bog Rotted. It's probably not today.
not today.
Alright, second swing. And it's a miss. Alright. Now for big guy. Alright, big guy's having a bad time. And they're gonna have a worse time as they make the executive decision to stand up. Alright, Zeta, Aruru, kill it.
Not with those rolls, you're not.
I'm
He's
gonna
out of the
reroll
hits.
that.
Hits? Zeta, do you hit?
Apparently not.
LMAO. Alright, well, it'll still take 21 from Aruru. Ow! Stands up. And then it's gonna go for another one of its little Fist of Flurry special and punch Aruru and Zeta. Alright, first one on Aruru. Hits.
Oh, at least it's not a crit.
Our favorite was the Bogrot. Oh!
No.
Wait, you're...
No.
Yeah, okay.
Eat my
No
dick.
Bogrod. No Bogrod for you.
No Bogrot. No Bogrot, no Boggers. No Boggers in the chat.
Bet. I will.
LMAO. It misses Zeta. The epic
Critical.
one. Alright, Yudin, you're up.
I don't
Item
know.
does not exist. I don't know what the hell those are.
Question, if I 5-foot step back, do I start dying from breathing again?
Well, you're gonna have to make a save.
Okay, so I'm going to Courageous Anthem.
Do 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 do. Doot doots. On his flute.
Dude, on his flute. Dude, on his flute.
And...
Do it.
I guess I'll target him with needle darts.
Classic.
Hey, I mean,
Ours
you guys can finish him off this turn, I guarantee you.
Why did you jinx this?
I mean, I could also just miss.
Why did
So
you
that-
jinx this? You
I
have
didn't-
things that can't miss.
I didn't jinx shit.
Beep beep beep.
Oh, it hits. 15.
Honestly, kind of mediocre.
Beep beep beep.
roll.
Alright. Good
Alright,
hit, good
it's
hit.
not grab
Nimby.
anymore, is it?
It is no longer grabbed, but it is
No.
still frightened one.
Do I go for the flank? But if I don't go for the flank, I might have an action left to try and hit the bog. Small one. But the small one's not really a threat, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Make sure we have to flank the Adoru. So that if I
Alright.
don't kill it, Adoru will.
Bad flank, let's go.
Strike. You gotta be
Bro.
This
fucking
real right now?
kidding me.
Is this fucking real? Are you gonna roll above a 4 today?
I'm gonna use my last hero point. Fuck this.
I love how you were like, yeah, I fucking rolled nat 20 on stealth. Oh
The Legend of
my
Firefly.
god, what is
give
happening
this-
tonight?
Can we give this man a pity roll?
This
Bro.
is the exact same fucking roll as last turn. It started with a 4, then I re-rolled into a 2.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, you know, 1 action remaining, shit.
No, this was the re-roll. I have 2 action. Well, oh yeah, 1 action remaining. I have 1 smack remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Dog. What is life?
There's no Firefly here.
There's no Firefly here, he doesn't have his emotional support. Well then.
Doesn't have his emotional support, Wooby.
Knees weak.
Arms
Arms aren't heavy yet.
Sends in help.
Sashi, did you say the knee's weak because he's fucking crippled?
Yes.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
I mean, they're not God yet, but they are weak. That is factually correct.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, Senzen's turn.
Uh. What save is this? This is a fort save. Do we know what its worst save is? Like, I forget.
Reflex. Awesome. Nazca Link, Orcish French, welcome in, guys. Hello, welcome.
I stand
Thanks for the raid.
here.
Yes, that theoretically that is the place you could stand because
Yeah.
there
That's where I'm standing.
there's
I'll just
there is
stay right here for
space there. You did theoretically you do have the flank on the bog, mummy. I'll give it flat-footed for you because you know there's no reason you couldn't be able to stand there. There is no like building there. But you know map, right? Oh. Lightning bolts! I love how silly it looks. Like I don't know what bug happened to the, like
yeah,
the
it looks kind of
effect,
bad.
but it's funny. It's just
It
like
looks like one of
squiggly
those
lines.
Cool, no, it looks like one of those cool black, like one of those plastic strips you wiggle and then it reflects light when you wiggle it.
That's a nat 1.
That's
Oh!
one.
All right, variable damage. Let's see it. D12s. Well, that's a
Those are
pretty
good
good
rolls.
fucking roll. Though that's a pretty good roll. All
Plus
right,
one from my fucking thing.
the bog mummy.
Okay, Zenzen does the thing.
Owie. The amalgamation does its best Frankenstein expression or impression as it. Ah! Death.
It's no
How far does
longer
this climb go?
alive.
How
It's
far
no
does this
longer
line go?
Zenzen does the
alive.
thing where her like tails like actually kind of like grow up around towards her face in front of her mouth, and that's where the lightning blast comes out of.
Man, I
You
just
you
wanna
do the
point out-
fucking Naruto
Like a
tail
Death Star
beast bomb
laser.
thing.
I just want to point
I guess
out
kind of.
if that wall wasn't there, that would have almost reached camp.
Damn.
It's fine. Alright, sick. Exploded its ass. Aruru, you have flank with Zenzen because theoretically she's on the other side of the bog mummy.
Alright, I'm done fucking around. I'm genuinely done fucking around. We're gonna recharge. We're gonna true strike. This thing is dying. I am not letting this drag on any longer.
Wait, it's like level 4?
Death.
Oh.
Death.
It's fucking dying.
Yes.
Weapon damage,
Kill.
Kill!
and then
Needle darts damage.
needle dart damage. And then that's all a crit.
Yep. Thank you for rolling at base damage, so that way the final roll I can
I'm
give a
sorry,
double. No. It was good that you did that, because since I can
Okay.
combine the roll, then I can just like click double and it all mathematically checks out. Anyways, you blast this thing's anus to death as it just eviscerates into a bunch of needles exploding out of its body. End of encounter.
I mean, that didn't add the fatal, but
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's super.
yeah.
Alright, let's get into cover, and then everyone who needs medical attention, come to me, I suppose.
That's
All right. Also, I will note you can loot the body of the mummy amalgamation to find the little.
Alright, out of the Zeta,
Item
you
it
want some
has.
medical attention too?
I grab it.
Grab the bracelet
Yeah,
from the
draconic
See,
room.
this one's for out of the... Fuck
Yikes.
off.
Oh,
Literally,
I think
the
you need to
only
take it as
way
a
I could have
character.
filled that.
You wanna you just wanna re-log in? Like maybe your
Maybe it jumped to
maybe your
bottom.
shit's bugged.
I can treat up to 4 people, so technically I can just treat Arudu twice, right? That one's for Zeta. And then I'll fucking, you know what?
I mean, I can just do a 2-action heal on her.
No, I'll do 2-action heal, fuck you.
No. I'll do a 2-action heal.
2-action
What the
heal,
fuck?
already done. Roll healing.
No, undo it. Stop.
Nope,
Take,
too late.
Take 31. Malimbi's done. Malimbi's not having this. Take 31 healing out of it.
Heal.
Okay, I turn into Kuroju, I eat Limalimbi.
What?
Sorry, I
What?
got a little territorial.
What?
My bad. My bad,
going to-
homie.
I'm going to yoink Sensen and say we're going to investigate if there's anything in those ruins.
Eh.
I will go ahead and bring that corpse of the amalgamation to camp to have the students bury it
Yep,
for a proper
That's-
burial.
it's a good idea.
Gary, heal the
Yoink.
31.
Project, dig one hole. Big enough for this. Plops amalgamated corpse on the ground.
Do I need
God,
to roll
dude.
athletics for this guy?
You grab the item off of it, right? Yeah.
I have it.
Honestly, we could probably just throw that over the wall.
So the item in question, let me get my GM there here.
Whirling, throw it over the wall, right? Because there's the graves are right here.
So this bracelet here
magical.
similarly has draconic runes inscribed upon it, like the ones on the hatchery. And identify. Oh wait, no, I left that as a G. Yeah. On there, it has runes that say hatchery attendant on it.
Well, that seems like it might open the hatchery.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's these bodies for you. And...
Yeah. Just whirling, throw it over the wall. It's fine.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just toss
over the
this
wall.
corpse over the wall. It'll be fine.
Suddenly, the student just sees just a giant body just flare. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
The students will understand what they need to do with it. I have faith.
And in the interest of saving time, let's just say that Zeta already took the corpse over there, told the students to bury it and give it a
Mhm.
proper burial, and already returned to the party.
All right, all right.
And then you
Cool
just
beans.
throw it over the wall. They see it. They're like, what the hell? And it's just like, you got it.
You got it.
And you just kind of just sigh and you get up. It's like, oh, all right.
All right. So, Zenzen, as you approach the building with the fancy bracelet upon your person, the doors begin to shift and slide and creak open. And inside, the dark, you see the form of a
That's
dragon
unfortunate.
as the light from the sun filters in from the opening. It appears to be... How do I describe this? It appears to be curled around some, what on first glance seem to be eggs, but, you know, as your eyes adjust a little bit to the dark, you notice that those eggs are like just petrified stones. That it's curled around.
Is it alive?
It looks dead. It's not breathing. It's rotten slightly. Here, let me get you. It's full art. Go to players. It's just in a
No.
sad state.
No, I feel bad.
Body.
However,
However,
See, this is what a cloud
as you
dragon looks
see
like.
it, it's not alive, but it's undead. And that connection to the screaming sulfur that comes through the wall roots onto this being's body. But it looks almost like sleep in a way. But is most certainly animated as an undead right now.
I just put a finger to my mouth.
Step away from the door, maybe it'll reclose. We could talk for a second.
By the way, Kyria, you should probably get over it.
Kyria. I need to be right back.
Doom.
So that's a undead dragon. Malimbi, what do you know about cloud dragons?
Give me a minute to think.
Cloud dragons are primal, right?
Mm-hmm. They're an elemental dragon.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm rolling esoteric.
Yeah, it can roll nature.
Does a
But
30
Malimbi probably
get me
has it.
anything?
$30. I mean, that's good on you. So this undead cloud dragon here is in a bit of an interesting state. So in general, it does have traits of what you would expect out of a cloud dragon, you know, being a caster, you know, walk on clouds, things like that. It's not really gaining anything by being in this undead state. However, you're pretty sure that its breath weapon isn't going to be the same. It'll probably be poison instead.
Right. Well, I can hazard a guess as to what the undeadness does to it. Other than that, cloud dragons, well, innate casters, it's like any other dragon. Fierce creatures, physically very strong.
I'm back.
The only thing that might be different is the breath weapon. I imagine it'd be poison instead of its typical breath weapon for a cloud dragon. But
Dragon.
yeah, just we're facing a cloud dragon that probably just spits poison instead.
Oh,
I'll gotta put it down.
that's sad.
Well, it does say defend the death those who would defend us. That said, I don't know if undead will affect its intellect, so I don't know.
It's
Perhaps there is a chance we can talk to it.
I'll
But Zen,
even
what did
if
you
it has
see?
its mind, it's likely not going to be a productive conversation.
Oh, I know, but Zen, real quick, what did you see? Did the thing you saw that links to the sulfur, did that go to the dragon or something else?
I think it was the dragon, right? The dragon itself.
Yeah. It's definitely connected to the screaming sulfur on a spiritual level.
Yeah, on a spiritual level, the dragon and the sulfur connected.
Probably gonna be another fight.
Yep.
I don't know if I
I'm
wanna,
sad now.
given how that other fight just now went, but like
A dragon is
that could have just been a fluke, right?
big, to a big fight, but my only concern is really if the sulfur will somehow join if we start fighting a dragon.
There's a
What
good
happens
chance
if
of
we
that,
fight
to
the
be
sulfur
honest.
first and get rid of it?
I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
on the other
telling me.
hand, potentially
Okay, if
if we
they're
fight the
connected
dragon,
and
we
this
don't
kind of
have to.
thing is destroyed and comes back, I assume it just comes back out from the dragon, but what happens when it's
There is also the possibility that if we attack the sulfur, it might wake up the dragon.
the dragon's
Yeah,
been
So,
there?
what if there are a whole bunch of scenarios here where we get fucked?
I reckon it's the best to just fight the dragon. Maybe that will make the sulfur fight us, maybe it won't. But if it doesn't and we beat it, then the sulfur may just disappear.
Only one way to find out.
Okay, everyone ready?
Um, I Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can cast at the moment that will help us here. Let me just, before battle starts, because that'll help my action economy, I'm just gonna exploit vulnerability because it has no fucking duration. I need to target a dragon, of course. Alright, well, I'll get my personal antithesis on it, so that's a thing.
I guess you can tell us everything about it before we go fight it, because we have time.
I mean, I can, I mean, technically, I suppose I could keep rolling, but that's like kind of cheating.
I mean, how often
Stands
do you get
there,
to roll
takes
on
notes,
something
like observes it carefully.
how often do you get to like roll it multiple times for free though? Is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, how often is this gonna happen?
Bro.
There's
I
nothing
mean,
saying you can't.
technically, I can exploit vulnerability once per round. Let me just see if there's anything about using it on the same creature.
I don't see anything.
I mean, it doesn't say anything about not being able to use it on the same creature repeatedly, but like,
Yeah.
it kind of that feels like cheating.
Look, you're just taking 20.
Listen, yeah, it's take 20. You're taking a 20.
Fine.
Sit here and take notes.
That's half of
No,
a 20.
That is not half of 20.
I
That
mean,
is.
That is a
it's
2.
20.
It's a 2.
No, it's a 20 total.
Totally, it's 20
20
total.
total. That's not what we meant by take 20.
Stop jinxing me.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We'll do it now. There
That's
we
Your
nice.
go.
text is so big. Hey, there you go. Look at that success.
Wow. Is there any way to give him an AIDS that just has a +1, so it's a crit?
No,
Dude.
it's fine.
You cannot aid on esoteric lore.
Okay.
Regardless, it has no weaknesses. It doesn't it doesn't have a highest weakness, none, undefined. So no
Its
weaknesses
lowest
to
save
exploit.
is reflex.
Yeah, it's usually with dragons, unfortunately. It's.
So yeah, I'll use personal antithesis.
Okay. Well, ready when you guys are.
Out of character, I had a funny idea. I stand in front of the door opens, everyone blasts spells, and I step away from the door closes, and then we just wait for its turn to pass, and then I step back in front of the door.
Oh my god.
Is there not like an opening in the roof?
No. This building is shaped like an egg, by the way.
Egg.
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 Okay, fair enough. Would that work?
No, the door
I
hasn't
assume it
reshut.
probably tried to.
Like Zenzen walked away and the door did not close itself.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Okay, well, ready for initiative.
Everyone fucking resorting to violence immediately.
Do we want to get into a flanking position to start with those who melee, or?
I mean, if you can sneak past it without it actively waking up, then sure. But I'm pretty sure that it's only not active because we're outside.
I don't know about fighting it first. What if we could talk to it? If we talk to that snake, I guess he's not dead.
It's trying to It's trying to protect petrified eggs. Even if it's mentally there, it's not mentally there enough. That's the sad tragedy of undeath.
It's like, what if it's animated? Like, what would be animating it? Like, is it animated by its
Suffering, death, tragedy. Some undead just form naturally.
Oh god, someone please roll religion before I fucking throw a fit.
I'll roll fucking religion to prove the point.
I'll roll Esther.
Alright.
That's fine. You didn't, Scott.
You didn't, since in both have decent religion.
I have a +12 religion.
It's just not high.
So like...
Yeah,
it just ain't high enough.
Roll it, Millimbles.
I'm not rolling higher than a 16, probably.
Yeah, no.
Romeo. Tragic.
Well, guess we'll never know.
Gamba.
Oh!
Yeah.
That. High enough. Exactly. Okay. So this dragon, it's racked with poison. It most likely befell a fate that is pretty clear going through this whole entire ruin, that they suddenly had a upheaval of the dead man's breath and then everyone died, including the dragon here. So the dragon choked and died to death in this whole position and suddenly befell. It is a dragon. It is big. It is powerful. It is magical. It probably had, an incredible amount of emotional investment of suddenly dying while nesting its eggs. And that's probably why it has a strong tether to the Screaming Sulfur, is how much greater its investment is in, being where it is with its unborn young surrounding it. It's definitely not like a vengeful revenant that is going to be set upon the world and inflict suffering. It is a creature that has become an undead because it has suffered, and that lingering suffering is what put it in this position, and being an inherently powerful magical creature is what kind of strengthened that bond. It's not inherently evil. It's that dying by a tragic accident isn't going to mean it wants to kill everyone automatically. And well, the bog mummies were smart enough to be feared and affected by mental magics. They had just enough semblance of their self to do that. It's very likely that
two of them are employed.
Two of them are employed, but that's not normal. You can intuit that Verena is doing something to convince them to be employed. But there's a non-zero chance this thing has its wits about it, and you could talk to it if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
That's what
I don't think.
No, I really think this thing is here.
If we can convince it that it's time to move on.
Corporeal undead are historically bad at taking time to move on, as
It depends entirely on its psyche.
that's why I say historically they're not particularly great at that, but I guess we can try. If you will let me. I can try my best to try and convince it that it's time to pass on.
Before we engage, I'm trying to think of things we could possibly say that might help it accept it before we get stuck in conversation.
I think only the if you hand me the armband, then maybe the symbology on that will indicate that we're here to help watch the eggs.
Okay.
Hands over the razor. Gotta put it on. Gotta wear it.
Thank you.
It's cursed.
And it's cursed. No.
If you put a curse on me, then that would be kind of funny. Okay.
Was that one thing where it's like every time they got hit by a spell, it built up the damage, and the moment they took it off, it all got released?
Oh my god, that was a funny thing to write. Cursed item.
That was really funny.
Okay, if we're going to do this, I'm going to do it my way, and that is going to take some time. So if you will move, I will first need to cast.
Brow furrows at my way.
Look, I think this is a bad idea, but I'm going to try and execute your idea in the best way possible. If you don't mind moving out of the way.
Went.
First things first, I'm going to spend 10 minutes casting Mirage.
Mirage?
I'm going to make an illusion of the hatchery to make it look as closely as possible to unpoisoned, untouched, and even that the eggs are still fine.
It's gonna give it less reason to move on because now it has something to link it here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. I have
Why would
qualms
I
with
I'm-
move
this.
on? My eggs are still here.
Look, I will explain.
And lying to it doesn't instill trust. I feel like Din should know this by now.
Anyway,
Look.
do your thing. I'll be here when it blows up in your face.
Look, the logic here is that this creature is already spending its eternity here trying to protect petrified eggs. It doesn't matter if we point out that they're petrified. It doesn't care. It will just simply refuse to believe that they are. So, why not lean into that, make that look like they are safe, like it did its job, and that it's allowed to move on. And that we, as new rookery guardians, will watch the eggs to make sure that they will thrive.
Yeah, good luck.
I will make
And
it look.
then either there's a chance if I either just immediately passes on and everything goes well, or it physically tries to leave and then sees everything around it in the outside of the building.
It's a 50-foot burst. It is a big illusion. Like I'm not just targeting this. This is like a 50. Like, to put it into perspective, how big the illusion is. That
Wait,
big.
how long ago was
It's that big.
like the year here?
It is that big. That is a big ass
That is pretty
bigness.
big.
Approximately
Wait,
200
what is,
years
like,
ago.
how long ago? 200 years. How long do dragons live?
Upwards of thousands.
Okay, because my idea was like it's like I don't know, I'm trying to I'm trying to think of things like did you have like other family? Did we
Physically
get-
speaking, this would be a young dragon upon its death.
Hmm.
Okay, I have more spells
that-
in my pocket in case I need more to use more convincing methods, but I prefer not to. So we're going to try this. And I'm
Dragon.
just saying, it is an undead dragon. The likelihood of this turning into a fight, it was always going to be high. It did, no matter how I did do this. Okay. I'm ready. I think.
Okay, so your illusion is a intact,
It is
perfectly
as
pristine
well, more like
hatchery.
pristine, repaired pristine. Like, you do see that there are little bits of damage, but like that it's as if it was like affected by something, but like very much protected.
Mhm.
And I'll step
Okay,
in.
all right. Yeah, you'll waddle on in. Dragon, its body it disturbs. It crinkles. Its eyes flick open lazily as it
Ixame?
gazes out with glassy kind of blue eyes at you, and as soon as it sees you, it kind of jolts back a little bit, like it cranes its neck back and like tenses up and stands and is like looks around for a moment and at the people behind you and yourself, and then
Ixame?
Who am I? What is this? Am I a protector? A poisoner? A killer?
You're a protector. You protect it. But it's time for you to move on now. We will take up your charge and protect this place from now on. Look
kind of
around.
like shuffles and tenses its claws a little bit and kind of eyes darting back and forth, and is like,
Who are you? I don't believe you.
I hold up the armband. We are here as the new guardians. We came here to help protect this place.
it takes a
Please.
long look at the armband, almost kind of like in a one furrows its like brow, little like.
Oh, yes. Who? I. Ikami?
You did it. You protected this place. It is
I will
safe
point out
now.
one thing. It's like not even addressing the like existence of like the eggs. It's like it like honestly has like kind of backed away from them at all, like not really even seeing what's going on.
Fair enough. So in the voice, it was somewhat hard to make out what you said. Could you repeat that without the voice?
Fuck, what did I say? What did you say to it again?
Fuck. I said something along the lines of that we are the new guardians, that I held up the armband, and that it's time for her to let go.
Right.
and
Okay.
move on.
It said, "Who am I, Ixame?"
Your name is Ixame. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
That's okay. We will remember for you.
If you don't remember, it probably wasn't important.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Peter.
If you wish, I could help you remember.
Show me. Show me proof.
Off the plaque, do it.
Well, we got the little
Oh,
panel.
get the thing that I ripped off.
I get the panel. I get the panel.
So I will take it from Sensen and I'll present it. It's your name.
Like it gazes over it, eyes widen from it.
I see.
Begins to relax just like a little bit, but is still like very visibly confused.
Something bad happens, and you got hurt. But you also protected this place. You
Okay.
can rest now.
Give me diplomacy checks here.
Okie dokie.
Can I
I'll be
aid?
right back.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Can I aid?
That's not that
Can I
much
aid?
better.
You
Can I
can
get
aid, yes, but that is a success. I will tell you
Okay,
that.
that's
26
a
is actually a success.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a success.
You're the companion whale. Yeah. He seems bit kind of like out of it, sort of like looking over the different pieces of evidence you have, and in fact like stupefied and just wondering what's going on. She kind of like looks at the mosaic and then looks back at you wearing the bracelet here and says,
Is that bracelet again? Show me.
We could not understand that.
No, that's the voice mod is too strong.
What is that bracelet again? Show me.
I will hold it up. I'll walk up cautiously, kind of like hold my head down, as I will just hold up my hand to show it directly for them.
All right, make another diplomacy check.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Crits.
Excellent. So as you do that, she kind of like has like a bit of like a 1,000-yard stare for a moment as like her mouth kind of parts a little bit, and she's just like it's kind of clear like sort of like a huge like wave of like nostalgia hits her as she kind of like stumbles back almost a little bit and looks away from you and then up at like the ceiling, kind of like jaw agape for a moment, and then looks down at like the petrified eggs, and then you know, begins to like kind of weep for a moment, and then she says,
Thank you for reminding me. It's over now, isn't it?
Yes, it's time for you to go to the boneyard.
she kind of like lets out like a sigh of relief, but then like the sigh kind of like doesn't stop and almost like sounds like gas like escaping like a container as kind of like her whole body starts to wilt, and then rather unfortunately as you're in the room, you get subject to her what would be breath weapon as like her whole body starts to kind of like deflate and she like begins crumbling away. So I'm gonna need you to make me a reflex save to not get caught into her horrible poison that is coming away from her body. Ooh, that's a failure.
Yeah. Yeah.
How perfect that those
Oh.
dice came out as like cloudy glass from the random roll. Her body just kind of like falls away and becomes bone as it falls down, and what remains though is of her flesh is her glassy eyes. As the eyelids peel away, they just roll out of her head onto the floor.
Oh.
Said glassy eyes are magical.
I'll
and
take
do
those eyes.
things.
Yeah, you earned that.
Via some strange alchemical reaction with the gases of Turloa Lake, the cloud dragon Ixame's eyeballs have shriveled into sky blue gems. A dragon's sense of vision is impaired, and her eyes can't be removed from her head until she's destroyed. Once removed, each gem functions as a special talisman. I forget exactly what they did. They had a cool effect. What was it again?
When
Yeah.
Ixame's eye sparkles, Ixame's eye sparkles when it's in an area of fog or mist. Activating the talisman enables you to see clearly through fog and mist for 1 minute. Any creature concealed only by fog or mist is no longer concealed to you. If such a creature was relying on concealment to hide or sneak, it also means they are no longer hidden or undetected.
Yeah, you get cloud dragon vision, essentially. It
Yep.
does the cloud dragon eyes thing.
That's really cool.
Which is actually hilariously
fact
useful
it's-
because fog is one of the most awful things to be in.
Yeah.
I'm sad that they're consumables and not like a reusable. Maybe just the cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, really strong.
Yeah. They have a longer cooldown.
Eyeballs.
Poison.
Well,
So, Zenzen, you do see that the tether between Ixame and the Screaming Sulfur is gone, and there appears to be nothing binding it to this world anymore. It remains, but you're pretty sure if you kill it, it's gone forever.
okay,
Good.
good. Hang on, I'm gonna fucking hit him with the.
I need some antidotes.
I got you. Oh, well. Things ended.
I rolled shit.
Look, you're trying to heal past the dragon's breath attack. That's a lot.
It's fine, I can finish this one.
Honestly, it's fine sense, and you don't have to use your magic on me.
No, it's
S-
fine.
Well,
it's fine. I'm feeling much better already.
but I suppose that that leaves the sulfur, and then after that, well, we have a week to come up with a plan on how to deal with Verena.
I'll give you. I'm gonna be real with you. That plan is going to be either we talk her into convincing us to let her stay, and she will be either, I don't know, making us do some terrible, increasingly awful things for that, or we fight her and scare her off. But let's take that one problem at a time. Let's just focus on the sulfur. I look back at what remains of the hatchery. Kind of sad.
Also
Sadness as the brilliant illusion of a restored place slowly fades away to expose.
I mean, that illusion
Ruined
like
they
lasts
are.
for like 8 hours, so it's not like
Listen,
particularly
man,
slow
let me be
until you're
dramatic.
fading.
Holy fucking shit. It's not like it's
That's
ever gonna
really
matter.
True, fine, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm sick. I can be
You
sad.
You didn't. I
Wait.
suppose it's fair to see this, but
I just
good
noticed
job.
we got to read. Wow.
Yup.
Fuck.
That
Well,
was,
thank
I
you,
did point it
readers.
out.
that
I
was
did
good work.
welcome the raiders in.
What did you say, Malimby?
I suppose it's fair to say, good work. You did very well in that.
That was how I was hoping it would go, except for the poison part. At least I'm glad for that.
What's a
The
little
poison part.
getting poisoned for doing a good deed and stuff?
Well, if we had fought it, then we would have all been hit with that, and probably multiple times. So.
Oh, it was you were just concerned for the practical end of it. Fair enough.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I'm giving you a little bit of a shit-eating grin.
Squint pout.
You never appreciate my sense of humor, Sensei.
Nah.
No, let's go and deal with that sulfur. Plan is from outside of the wall still, or do we just want to fight it here?
Well, it's no longer bound to any site.
I mean, true. Well,
Alright, we'll charge it, I guess. Might as well.
I'm going to stand like over here.
Okay, Sensen,
I mean,
you're
maybe
not
the students can help fight it now.
I mean, possibly. But
Listen,
also,
Because, like, I think all the other threats are dealt with.
I know, but on the other hand, I also already talked to them about making this like a learning opportunity, and Mariama already expressed that she's not going anywhere near this fucking thing.
Look,
Fair enough.
of all our students, most of them aren't fighters. I think our situations of how we had to deal with being students in the Magambia was somewhat unique.
So I do have a thing that'll help us fight it. I'll cast it right before combat starts on probably myself, Aruru, and Zeta. This will give our weapons a bit of a damage boost. Not a
Since
big one, but it should be effective against it.
Since then, if you stand over here, we can probably in a radiance torrent it.
Alright, do we want to do something like that? Do we want to charge up some big spells?
I do think that's a good idea. Also, I mean, in a radiance torrent, the force of it should be something it takes the full brunt of.
Right, how big was its aura? 30 feet, right?
30 feet.
the students should be able to safely at least watch if they wanna. From the hole
This
in the
is
wall.
about as close as I can get without,
I
needing to
suppose we
sit.
can tell the students to watch from a safe distance. It'll be a good demonstration for them.
You're all just outside 30 feet, Connor.
Yep.
Like, fuck.
I have been taking note. I've been paying careful attention to where you put your tokens.
Fuck.
I'll take some time to go to the students and inform them to come and stand like over here.
Wait, why?
And
You want
just
them to watch.
to hide and
To
take
witness
and
me.
just watch. Well, it's a good demonstration of magic.
And Firefly's gonna chaperone him.
Yeah, Firefly will chaperone them.
Yeah.
In case anything goes horribly wrong. Okay. Sensen and I will start charging in a Radiance Torrent.
Kame!
And Malembi, you will have to apply the thing.
The thing, yeah, cast the spell so we can put on everybody. Should be in activations in your spell tab.
Yeah, I know.
Aruru, if you
I sort of
scroll.
if you want to be closer, you
something
can
funny.
reposition within right outside of its 30 feet radius.
So this is
Confused.
three actions, so I can target 3 willing creatures, which is gonna be Aruru, Zeta, and Malimbi.
Oh, this is a really powerful spell. For a first level spell, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's first level, it's pretty good.
Kyria. Maybe you
I
want to
didn't see it on
reposition
those
to be
spell
closer
list.
to it.
To what in particular?
The Screaming Sulfur, it's time. It's time to fight.
How close can I even get to it before?
You
it
can
causes
get
problem?
within
It's a
35
30-foot
feet,
aura.
any closer, and you'll get fucked. Like Zeta and
so right
Nolan be
there
on
on
the
the
edge.
Yeah, that's
Right there.
inside.
Yeah, that would be inside. So like this is like the closest you can get.
You
Yeah,
said
you're good
35.
there.
That's you keep putting it to 30.
30,
its
yeah,
aura
30
is 30
feet
feet, so you
is
can get
where
to 35.
it fucks you.
I moved.
That's why I said 35. You can be at most 35 feet close. Otherwise, then you'll get in its aggro range.
So me and Sensen are going to start with Inner Radiance Torrent. Unfortunately, mine is not going to be quite as powerful as hers.
Come in.
But also before I enter his torrent, I just plop down
Haste on Aruru.
Haste.
I think it's time for me to.
Yeah, you can also stand up probably.
Cast haste on
Haste.
myself
Actually,
so that I can activate phase up.
Actually, I'll cast Heroism on both Zeta and Aruru as 3rd level spell.
How much preparation are we doing?
I mean,
Oh, it's
do
just
a
sitting
lot.
there, so
You can do quite a
listen,
lot.
we did the work to clear out everything else. We are allowed the prep.
Alright, who's getting heroism?
Aruru and Zeta.
Aruru. Zeta. We're having an Einzulgown moment. Oh, jeez.
And then
Body of a Fulgen Beryl.
and then
Penetrate up.
and then Sensen and me will have charged up the
Australian
Radiance
power.
Torrent. Can I roll performance since I'm technically doing a demonstration for through the audience watching
Alright,
being destroyed?
There's the real motive.
The
Now
real
the monkey
motive.
comes
No, I
look
did
sick
not.
in front of my students.
I did not think of that before.
Now the monkey comes out in the sleeve.
I love
you.
I love
Do
the
not say that ever
exact
again.
distance of 120 feet being Oh my god.
Bro, my wand has a range of 120 feet. I could hit the students from here.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, you could hit the students from
You're perfectly mentally stable.
Perfectly mentally stable,
Look, it's
yeah,
really
yes,
I'm
of
perfectly
course.
mentally stable. Oh, hey, look, a group of students.
Do it. Do it.
God, that is a
do it.
way
Hold
too
on.
fucked up of a joke.
My
Fortunately, we
God.
don't have any.
Anyway.
Not that. That's wait. Oh, cease. Let's do tip.
I mean, that is pretty good music.
Yeah, just not for like. I'm fighting a cloud of depression.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
dick.
true.
Alright,
Chemical
so
Bones is
anyway,
pretty-
it goes
pretty good.
first.
It goes first and doesn't
Well,
do
someone
anything.
hasn't rolled initiative yet.
Yeah. No, it goes
There we
first.
go. It goes first.
Okay, so do I go ahead and roll the battle cry?
No, it's too far away.
All right.
It's exactly too far away.
Alright. Forgot.
Alright. As a bunch of people are flaring up magic in front of it, it agitates it a little, you know? So it gets to go first. And did I fucking
moved.
close voice modding? God, what's wrong with me?
Wait, technically, weren't we charging a Radiance Torrent to start the
Yes, we
battle
are.
off with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
you
happens
charged
like
up
on our
a little-
initiatives.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's going to fly, whoa, what the fuck?
And then everyone has to make saves, and we all get fucked.
Yep, it's gonna fly 30 feet instantly. Fucking melee. Wait, actually, does it want to go melee range? Hang on. Wait. We'll stab block real quick. Do that. No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be there. It flies forward a little bit, and then you're all exposed to its horrible, agonizing cries. I'm gonna need some saves as it approaches. Crying, whispering, wailing.
We knew it makes a horrible noise. Guess what I have? Guess what I've had since the very beginning.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Giga Chad moment. Eh!
Nice.
I've had earplugs this whole time that I've been waiting to use.
Anyways,
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I critically succeeded, so now I'm immune for an hour.
Could you imagine if you didn't just hit it with the fucking... Wait, you have a thing for this, you didn't.
No,
It's a auditory
Oh.
effect.
Oh,
No!
right!
Oh,
I-
Nice!
What?
Wait,
I
No,
rolled a 1
it's
for a
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can fix this. It's the one thing I have. I have one focus spell. I've never got to
counter
use it
performance.
because it sucks so much.
Counter!
The fuck?
Counter performance.
Alright. Well,
Damn.
I have one more hero point.
wait, is it performance? Yeah,
Roll
it's
performance
right?
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a performance.
I have one more hero point.
Alright. Do it. Hero point. Get a 26. Oh!
Dice,
No
you
fucking way!
bitch. It don't no
Countered.
saves, no failures, nothing. It didn't
Bro,
matter.
Someone
Nothing
fucking
mattered.
play the Guilty Gear countered sound effect, like
Get the
holy
hero
shit.
points back. Yeah, you didn't need a hero point because they used this.
So, Autodo now succeeds, I assume, or this?
No, it just does-
No, its
Yeah, you
effect
replace
goes
them.
away. It does not. It fails
Oh.
to frighten you all.
Oh, well, it failed to frighten me anyway, but...
It failed to frighten everyone because
Boom.
no, it's just not crying anymore.
Yeah.
Stop your fucking bitching.
No, you're just
Countered.
you're just playing music over it so loudly we just can't fucking hear it.
All right.
Whoever
I
used
still
the
wanna-
hero point, take
I
it back.
summon a full-on astral, like instruments from a plane that you guys have never seen before, making sounds you've never heard before. All overwhelming this noise.
Now I'm afraid of you didn't.
I choose to believe Yudin is so obnoxious it attracts everyone's attention over it.
Shut up! It's cool
God.
music. I let
Cool
you have
music.
this.
You have
I've got-
your moment.
I've never
The Ballad of Elysium or whatever it's called in Wrath of the Righteous.
I've never gotten used counter performance. I'm so happy I finally
Dude,
get to.
it's funny. Yeah, it's great. Right. Okay, so it's going
what else
to
it
it
is.
one action moves this way. Blah 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 blah. Dude, you know what's fucked up? It can't use its special ability because you like deleted its agonizing cries aura. So it's going to punch Aruru. Eh.
It's just going to fuck.
Holy fuck! It punches Aruru.
What the
As a like
fuck?
Stop!
arm of like sulfur gas shoots out of one of the mouths of it to punch Aruru.
Today we learned that Firefly is the bad luck charm for Leggett.
Point
Yeah,
damage.
next time that Jetty's not here, we're just not playing.
All right, and so everyone that did succeed their saves on the first agonizing cries, you don't have to roll against this, but anyone that failed, you get to roll again as it uses lax action to flare up its inherent aura. So, I think that's just Yadin and Aru. You have to roll against
But
the
wait,
save, or also Zenzen.
Do we still need?
Well,
How does
yeah,
that work?
Technically, no. Because
How
when
does-
you,
I think it's against a single save.
you and
the one who
allies
did
in
it.
the
So,
area can use the better result between the performance check and the saving throw. So technically counts as succeeding, and if you succeed, you're immune for an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, so we've all succeeded.
Oh, okay, never mind. You've all succeeded. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood how counter performance exactly worked in this instance.
It's-
Anyways,
it's
it flares
not
up its
that it makes
agonizing
it
cries. It doesn't affect you guys because, well, you get fucking counter performance. But, you know, it has its aura back, which matters to it.
I mean, it just tries again, and then it doesn't
It
work.
matters to it. Its aura comes back. So,
Yay.
Aruru, you're up.
Good on that.
Very angry.
Angie.
Fuck it up.
Very mad.
If you move one down, it might be easier to flank for others, potentially, I think.
True.
Very mad.
Well, strike.
Well, strike. It.
Bonk. Alright, roll your damage.
First weapon damage.
Call out Demaglio.
Electric
Yeah.
Combine the damage.
Take the hit damage. Saving throw against the electric arc effect. Rolls insane. It rolls insane.
Proven today that law of averages doesn't fucking exist.
To be fair, it has a plus 20 to this saving
Yeah.
throw.
That's
Does-
no, that is not a.
I rolled another 17! No way! Bro, what is happening?
Yeah, you roll a 17.
Alright,
my
well,
question-
you
well,
still have one action remaining because you were hasted.
I'm gonna recharge my.
So we didn't have session yesterday.
It feels
You have to
beat
really
dice.
weird. It feels really weird that when you
All
spell
right.
strike, you basically just add another layer upon the spell going through, because then you also need to hit, and now they also still get normal reflex save.
Yeah, but you
It's-
get action economy
the-
bonus out of it, though. If
the
you do
logic
saving
But if
throws
it's
is
an
well.
that-
attack roll spell, then you just skip it.
Yeah, the logic is that it's really good to use attack roll spells, but not using saving throw spells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a specialist cast,
know.
and it does a specialist thing, or it does attack spells, you know?
Yeah.
You have the option to, you know, do saving throw spells with it, and it is beneficial to do it, but, you know, it's
Yeah.
still
Pros and cons.
prefers the spell save.
Look, I don't
In a way.
design the spells.
go.
I just have what I have access to. It's not my fault when they make an attack spell have a fucking saving throw.
I mean,
It's not. an
Electric
attack
Arc
spell.
isn't an attack spell, so that.
no, it's just a save.
All right,
Not the
Inner
exact-
Radiance Torrent,
the
roll
actual
damage.
one, I just put it down. It fucking
The
sucks.
Giga Beam.
Reflex is the best save. Not surprising because it's made out of fucking
It's
gas.
gas.
Yes, that's your holy shit.
Damn, that would have been so much damage.
A lot of
Only,
damage.
if only anything one-legged rolled today would be below a 10.
Yeah, you
still,
know,
I mean, it's
if
still
only.
pretty good damage.
Make sure you don't hit the students.
Would you prefer him rolling crits like last time?
Yippee!
He's been rolling crits all night!
Woo!
Yeah.
True, like
Yeah.
like both me and Aruru in the last combat have got crit multiple times. How even you got crit?
Uh,
Yeah, even Zeta got crit. Yeah, that's the kind of
Sid,
that's the
please
scary
leave
one.
this thing, Please,
Zeta.
please,
Great.
please.
You can flank it, and you have an extra
Jada.
D4 vitality damage.
now, I will check for making sure I'm not in the path of inner region scoring.
I can just
No,
shoot
you're
it
good.
over. I can shoot it
Yeah,
over you
it's
guys.
a big creature. He can just angle it
Yeah.
upward. It doesn't
It's
matter where you stand.
huge. It's like I can just literally shoot it over you guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So I move over here.
Ollie wop it.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of expect this thing to have all-around vision and be immune to flanking.
I mean,
Hands up.
Maybe, but one way to find
good
out.
point.
Just measured expectation.
All right. Survey says.
Flurry.
It is flanked. But as a 3.
It is
That is a 13.
Off guard. Off
Feels
guard.
good.
Okay.
Flanking mattered.
Damage.
Bam.
It took 4.
Yeah.
It took
It
4.
has, the problem with monks is that they do a bunch of small attacks, and that means
The
it
point is
applies
that if you
to-
hit
no,
splash,
flurry
you
of blows
combine the
bypasses
damage.
that if you get hit
Oh,
both.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
flurry blow by- yeah.
Like
So,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole point of flurry of blows.
Why
Unfortunately,
did
if
they
you
do
miss
10?
one flurry of blows, it does not work.
I should have done 7. Did it count these separately? Or no, you get 1 from vitality, that's guaranteed, and then you hold 6, 9. Oh,
It
and
rolls.
plus
He rolled
flat.
16 physical damage.
16 physical. Yeah, so you should have done
It should have done. It should have
6.
just done 7.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because total -10.
All damage,
That's
10
weird.
resistance. What? That's just wrong. That's literally just. Where did it get this calculation from? The fuck?
Yeah, let's double check a Ruru's.
Hey, hang on, let me scroll back and like double check. Screaming Sulfur took 30 for it. That makes sense. It made a save.
23 damage from Aruru, which is. Wait, what?
23 is
Huh?
full. No.
It took full damage from Aruru.
Oh wait.
no,
Ghost
I
touch.
mean that's combined.
Oh no, she has ghost
Right.
touch. Wait, why do you have ghost touch?
Oh,
Oh,
Why does wait?
I-
Why does Aru have ghost touch?
uh,
did
Don't
she
Does
pick up
Magus
something
get stuff like
special?
that, or did
Wait,
did we
oh,
find
wait,
some ghost touch
does-
somewhere?
Wait, why does Aru have ghost
Actually,
touch?
I barely recall Ghost Touch popping up at one point.
Yeah, like I feel like that. I remember that.
I thought- I
Was
thought-
it?
Yeah, I do remember now.
I feel like something that mimics it popped up.
Astral?
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
we
because of
realized
Astral?
the most important
The
thing about
Astral,
Ghost
yeah,
Touch
the
is
Astral,
Astral
yeah,
rune.
Astral is it?
Oh, an
It's
astral rune gives you a ghost touch?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, so Aru's damage went through because she does have ghost touch. Alright, cool. But why is the calculation for Zeta just wrong? It is just wrong in every regard.
That's a good
If it was a
question.
simple
Yeah, I
calc,
don't know.
then he would do 7, but, like, what the fuck? So he did 16 physical damage, and 10 of which should be resisted, so he should do 6, plus 1 from the thing, so he should do 7.
Mm. It may
What?
count the slashing damage. I mean, if we take it into account that it takes the slashing damage from phase alpha.
It shouldn't be
Apart.
separate. It should be combined, which is why it's
Yeah,
part of the
I-
attack, which is weird.
I get that, but like I figure the system is recalculating that
Anyways, that's bizarre
might be.
because it's combined with it's part of
because
the
then
one
the math
attack.
would, because that would solve the math.
Yeah.
And since I'm hasted, I get one more action, so I'm going to go ahead and become a mountain.
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 And
Back
that's
to
it.
mountain. All right,
so
let
if I
me.
move here, that doesn't flank, right? Even though it goes like two of its squares. I have
Yeah, you have to be
on
laterally across it on one of the two sides.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just use 2 actions to move here then, next to Aruru, so I can emergency.
Oh, never mind. Forgot it was a huge.
Yeah, we can shoot it over. Don't worry. The laser will not hit the party.
And now I'm flanking, and I'll use my last action to try and hit it. Emphasis on try, because we know how today's been going.
That's a hit.
Oh my god, it hit.
That's a hit. You did
You
it.
did it.
Malimby did it.
Alright, that's 17 plus the weakness that I impart, because I have it exploited.
That should be a correct number.
Yeah, because 23 total, because 6 weakness for my personal antithesis, so like, yeah, 23
Resist
minus
4.
10
Yep,
is
yep,
13.
yep. Perfect.
Yep, makes sense. It works.
Hooray!
It works fine. So if it works fine for me, then yeah, it must be the thing with Zeta.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just the...
Either way, with the
soft
Zeta,
blows.
because he did Flurry of Blows, the damage is combined no matter what.
Alright, anyway, you didn't...
You didn't.
Normally,
My inner radiance sword is
move
not as
there
bad as
would be fine.
a Sense, because mine is 2nd level.
Save.
Ah,
Success.
perfect.
Exactly.
It's fucking it's soft guard, right? There's something making it else guard. Fucking
That doesn't matter. Take 9. Wham.
yeah.
Lasered.
Well,
Alright.
I do have the
Its turn. Alright, it's agonizing cries. Come back. And now I need every single person in all of you take roll this save. As a
yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have more of
link
that.
the whole ability as it begins choking you all. Oh dear.
Can the dice stop rolling for 2 seconds? Thank you. Stop.
Please.
Oh my fucking Christ.
I mean, it's better than a crit fail. That made a big difference.
Oh, this isn't actually. It says choke, but this isn't actually breathing. So my holding.
Yeah,
breath
it's a
matter.
mental attack. It's damage.
It's just like with the Algothul and Morios back then.
Yeah. That was a 20.
Ooh, that's really bad. -1. That's funny.
I'll just accept the failure. Rerolls have not helped me today. Much beyond that
Dog.
1 fucking 6.
Insane. Alright,
Zeta
well.
and I both turning our successes into crit successes.
Yep, so Zenzen, you take double. Aruru and Yadin, you take what's on the screen.
It's only 14. It's only 13 damage. It's not that much.
Horrific screams bombard you excessively.
So it's doing the Darth Vader thing.
And then Miss Ghost Touch over here gives it a bit of suffering, so it's going to try and punch Aruru. And it hits just barely. Punch.
At least it's not a crit.
22 damage. Oh, she's got. Wait, you got resistance? Oh my god. It's a void. Oh, it's because you're a fucking puppet. Oh my god. Well,
Nice.
you're the perfect counter to it right now, Aruru. Delete this bitch. Oh, strike! Hit!
Hit.
The move.
23 again.
Shocking grasp. Dude, you know what I just realized? The insane thing about the insane thing about this is these are combined, and because it's delivered through the spell strike, it gets the ghost touch benefit.
Yep.
So that's a lot of damage.
Deleted. Fucking
I was
destroyed.
about to ask.
Insane.
You know what?
I was about
I'm
to ask.
gonna
It's like,
come
do you
out and
think
say
they're-
it. Oh, I got her. Or at least I mean,
So I will point out
I
another
do-
thing.
I
Making
quite
the
like
saving throw
Gunsmoke.
spell with the spell strike is good because it gets the ghost touch.
Yeah,
Again,
Aruru, are you alright?
I mean, look at her. No, she's not.
I mean, you did it.
Then do you mind?
You all can just feel like relief sort of wash
add
over this
another-
place.
add
There
another
was this lingering feeling of just heavy breathing, like almost like it was humid, that just all fades away as the screaming sulfur is gone. Ixame's rage is quelled, and the bog
Take a
mummies
deep
are laid to
breath.
rest.
Can I point out that fight was so much easier than the amount of caution we gave it?
I think it was easy because we gave it a large amount of caution.
Yeah, I mean the counter performance was huge because this thing makes you
Yeah,
permanently
counter
frightened.
performance was
Like
huge.
if you're near it, you are permanently frightened, and it can frighten you more to
So-
be like frightened
And
too.
we
It's
really
like
don't
fucked.
need the -1s or -2s permanently.
So we have 3 hurt people. Technically, I could treat all of you in the same 10 minutes. So
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Ward medic.
Ward medic. This one's for Yadin. This one's for Zenzen.
Heal.
This one is for Miss Aruru.
Continual healing moment. So Barty, you did it. You have cleared the ruins out of all its most immediately hostile inhabitants. Congratulations.
Yeah, we did it. Oh,
We did it. We did it.
Yay,
We finally but did it.
we did it.
Try and help Paparu put her back on her feet.
Now
And
we
now
can
we
Literally
proceed
the last thing it did.
to explore the ruins and probably renegotiate our terms of staying with that
Yeah,
spirit Naga.
Do inform the students to avoid the building the Nagas in.
yeah, we will, and we'll have to start working on a plan on renegotiating that deal. Potentially violently, unfortunately. It is, and that's just how Spirit Naga are.
Look, it doesn't need to come to violence. We just need her to
I
think
prefer
that
it
comes to
doesn't, but I also prefer being prepared
know.
when it does.
I know, but like just let me finish.
I think.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just
Well, hey,
I've
at
heard
least she
full of
didn't have
things
to
from
get hit by a
ruins.
dragon.
True.
That thing hits with the actual strength of
Everything
a
hits like
bloody
a hill
giant.
giant, just hit everything else like a storm giant.
But as I was saying, you didn't. We don't necessarily need her to believe that well, we needed to believe it'll come to blows. It doesn't necessarily need to, as long as we just like make her believe that there is no chance of victory for her. Because if I recall correctly, we still have a bunch of gunpowder laying around, and
Look, I'm
I'm
not
not sure if
interested.
she'll survive.
Respectfully, I'm not interested in blowing up a building in this ruin that we're supposed to study.
No, I know.
Not even as a
But
hypothetical threat.
no, I know, but she don't know that.
Well, at least we don't need to rebuild this tower.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, we'll have to consider.
For us merchants, information is one of the most important things you can have. And as long as she doesn't have the information, then we won't do it.
Look, we'll get to there when we get to there. Let's open up these last few houses and see what's inside.
You all can do that. I'm going to go back to camp.
Nothing there.
All
I'll
right,
say the truth.
everyone.
All these
As Melody walks
buildings.
off, he gets like a telekinetic hand, like helping like lift him up as until he gets into Firefly range.
That's appreciated.
Back to camp.
Yeah.
Well, students, the ruins are clear. Feel free to explore. Uh, make note of anything before you touch it. There is one building towards the shore. It's the L-shaped one. Do not go in there. There is a Naga in there. They are intelligent. They have agreed to let us stay here for a week. We'll renegotiate those terms with them once the time comes. But you know, there's no telling how they might react in the meantime. Try not to disturb them too much. Beyond that, outlines for a basic archaeological dig is to, again, make note of everything before you touch it, and if you do touch it, wear gloves. Just be careful. Try and find anything that might seem interesting. That might teach us anything about this. With that, I'm gonna have a seat. Mommy is just gonna stay in camp for the time being, have a seat. He has something to think about, something he'd like to talk about, but the person he talked to would be Firefly, and she's not here right now.
All right, you do exactly what we know you do. You fucking cuddle up to Firefly and RP for like an hour straight.
Not quite.
Yeah.
What do you mean not quite? We only have a record of that happening in what is it, like 75% of sessions?
I know, but he needs to talk to her. He wants their opinion on something first and foremost right now.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
she's not here right now.
Did not hear. All right. Any closing statements for the rest of the party? Because we're about that time. We're like 5 minutes off where we normally, or at least should normally end.
Data detonates its core and wipes out the entire area.
No.
Oh, it blows up. I'm gonna blow up.
Hold down left stick and right stick, and then you blow up,
Yep.
and you would get back up, and your skirt
Yep.
going off, and it's HP.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Okay, I got really scared because like my like OBS was like lagging slightly. Like the audio, I don't know why. Like some update they did, they made the like frame rate on the audio tracks like really low, and I got super scared because I said something, I didn't see the audio meter move, and I was like, oh no, have I been muted this whole fucking time? But no, I'm fine.
I mean, that would be really fucking
Dude,
funny.
that oh my god, the primal fucking like distress and fear I felt in that moment. I was like, no. But no, it's fine.
No.
It's just fucking the frame rate on the mixer is super low or like laggy. I don't know what that why. I need to see that shit in real time. Yeah.
My final words are, students, most people at the Magambia will teach you and even advise you to prepare spells that will help you in your studies. This is a terrible idea. Prepare spells that will let you go toe-to-toe with dragons.
Fair.
Oneji just like has this look kind of like at you and like the other teachers like, and it's like just kind of like has her spell book and just kind of closes up like gently, like puts it away and is just like, yeah, great advice, teacher. Yes.
I only just look. There are a time and a place when you prepare your spells so that you can have a good productive day in the library, studying upon whatever you need to do. But most days, prepare at least 2 spells per rank that allow you to fight.
Or at least live.
Live.
Or escape if you're absolutely not interested in fighting. Escape, but usually you want to scare people off with a few well-placed rainbow rays of doom, or shocking grasps from your weapon, or inner radiance torrent.
Alrighty then. Well, that will be the end of session today. Thanks for the raids again, Orcus Friends, Nesca Link. It's good to see you guys again. So yeah. Hope you all have a great night. We're gonna send a raid. We're gonna raid, you know, speaking of RP and stuff, we're gonna raid Daisy. She's playing Vampire Therapist. Yeah, you know, I feel like there's another letter associated with that RP, but you know, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Say hi. Go have fun. Well, has been a good evening. See y'all next week for more Dragon's Den. I will be playing more variety games in the middle of the week. I'm kind of thinking about my schedule. I think I will be doing Tuesday, Thursday from now on instead of Friday, because a lot of nights I have something on Friday. So yeah, look forward to that. See y'all. Have a good night. Bye bye.
I will never let Odd live down the fucking Griffin debacle.
Griffin debacle.
I know.
Man is a teacher. He should have